Official height, 6'7". May tira sa labas. Matibay sa loob. Matindi dumepensa. Halos lahat ng mga katangiang hinahanap ng mga basketball scouts sa isang collegiate basketball prospect ay mahanap sa team captain ng Letran Knights na si Gio Ambohot. Si Ambohot ay tubong New Bataan, Davao de Oro at kasulukuyang naglalaro sa kanyang huling season sa NCAA. Pangarap ni Gio makapagbigay muli ng kampyonato sa Letran bago siya umangat sa next level. Noong April 8, nagkaharap ang dalawang unbeaten teams na Mapua at Letran sa Battle of Intramuros. Umpisa pa lang, nagkainitan na ang dalawang kupunan. Tinawagan ng disqualifying foul si Luis Sanggalang. Pero hindi nagpatinag ang Knights. Tinuloy nila ang laban at sa pangunguna ni Ambohot, nagtagumpay ang mga Letranista 80-60. Pagkatapos ng Holy Week break, sumabak agad sa aksyon ang Knights kontra sa isa pa nilang kapitbahay sa Intramuros, ang LPU Pirates. At dahil hindi pa makalaro si Sanggalang, dumoble kayod si Ambohot at nakapagtala muli ng isang double-double, 13 points at 13 rebounds na may kasama pang 5 blocks. Dahil dito at sa endgame heroics nila Renza Bando, Fran Yu at Brent Paraiso, nanalo muli ang Letran 80-77 at naprotektahan ang kanilang malinis na kartada. 5-0 na ang defending champion Letran Knights at malaking bagay dito ang mga kontribusyon ng kanilang kapitan na nag-average ng 10.8 points, 10.6 rebounds, 1.4 assists at 1.6 blocks kada laro. Solid, hinog na at ready for the pros. Yan si Gio Ambohot ng Letran Knights, ang ating NCAA Power Player of the Week. Official height, 6'7". May tira sa labas. Matibay sa loob. Matindi dumepensa. Halos lahat ng mga katangiang hinahanap ng mga basketball scouts sa isang collegiate basketball prospect ay mahanap sa team captain ng Letran Knights na si Gio Ambohot. Si Ambohot ay tubong New Bataan, Davao de Oro at kasulukuyang naglalaro sa kanyang huling season sa NCAA. Pangarap ni Gio makapagbigay muli ng kampyonato sa Letran bago siya umangat sa next level. Noong April 8, nagkaharap ang dalawang unbeaten teams na Mapua at Letran sa Battle of Intramuros. Umpisa pa lang, nagkainitan na ang dalawang kupunan. Tinawagan ng disqualifying foul si Luis Sanggalang. Pero hindi nagpatinag ang Knights. Tinuloy nila ang laban at sa pangunguna ni Ambohot, nagtagumpay ang mga Letranista 80-60. Pagkatapos ng Holy Week break, sumabak agad sa aksyon ang Knights kontra sa isa pa nilang kapitbahay sa Intramuros, ang LPU Pirates. At dahil hindi pa makalaro si Sanggalang, dumoble kayod si Ambohot at nakapagtala muli ng isang double-double, 13 points at 13 rebounds na may kasama pang 5 blocks. Dahil dito at sa endgame heroics nila Renza Bando, Fran Yu at Brent Paraiso, nanalo muli ang Letran 80-77 at naprotektahan ang kanilang malinis na kartada. 5-0 na ang defending champion Letran Knights at malaking bagay dito ang mga kontribusyon ng kanilang kapitan na nag-average ng 10.8 points, 10.6 rebounds, 1.4 assists at 1.6 blocks kada laro. Solid, hinog na at ready for the pros. Yan si Gio Ambohot ng Letran Knights, ang ating NCAA Power Player of the Week. Official height, 6'7". May tira sa labas. Matibay sa loob. Matindi dumepensa. Halos lahat ng mga katangiang hinahanap ng mga basketball scouts sa isang collegiate basketball prospect ay mahanap sa team captain ng Letran Knights na si Gio Ambohon. Si Ambohot ay tubong New Bataan Davao de Oro at kasulukuyang naglalaro sa kanyang huling season sa NCAA. Pangarap ni Gio makapagbigay muli ng kampyonato sa Letran bago siya umangat sa next level. Noong April 8, nagkaharap ang dalawang unbeaten teams na Mapua at Letran sa Battle of Intramuros. Umpisa pa lang, nagkainitan na ang dalawang kupunan. Tinawagan ng disqualifying foul si Luis Sanggalang. Pero hindi nagpatinag ang Knights. Tinuloy nila ang laban at sa pangunguna ni Ambohot, nagtagumpay ang mga Letranista 80-60. Pagkatapos ng Holy Week break, sumabak agad sa aksyon ang Knights kontra sa isa pa nilang kapitbahay sa Intramuros, ang LPU Pirates. At dahil hindi pa makalaro si Sanggalang, dumoble kayod si Ambohot at nakapagtala muli ng isang double-double, 13 points at 13 rebounds na may kasama pang 5 blocks. Dahil dito at sa endgame heroics nila Renza Bando, Fran Yu at Brent Paraiso, nanalo muli ang Letran 80-77 at naprotektahan ang kanilang malinis na kartada. 5-0 na ang defending champion Letran Knights at malaking bagay dito ang mga kontribusyon ng kanilang kapitan na nag-average ng 10.8 points, 10.6 rebounds, 1.4 assists at 1.6 blocks kada laro. Solid, hinog na at ready for the pros. Yan si Gio Ambohot ng Letran Knights, ang ating NCAA Power Player of the Week. Official height, 6'7". May tira sa labas, matibay sa loob. Matindi dumepensa. Halos lahat ng mga katangiang hinahanap ng mga basketball scouts sa isang collegiate basketball prospect ay mahanap sa team captain ng Letran Knights na si Gio Ambohon. Si Ambohot ay tubong New Bataan Davao de Oro at kasulukuyang naglalaro sa kanyang huling season sa NCAA. Pangarap ni Gio makapagbigay muli ng kampyonato sa Letran bago siya umangat sa next level. Noong April 8, nagkaharap ang dalawang unbeaten teams na Mapua at Letran sa Battle of Intramuros. Umpisa pa lang, nagkainitan na ang dalawang kupunan. Tinawagan ng disqualifying foul si Luis Sanggalang. Pero hindi nagpatinag ang Knights. Tinuloy nila ang laban at sa pangunguna ni Ambohot, nagtagumpay ang mga Letranista 80-60. Pagkatapos ng Holy Week break, sumabak agad sa aksyon ang Knights kontra sa isa pa nilang kapitbahay sa Intramuros, ang LPU Pirates. At dahil hindi pa makalaro si Sanggalang, dumoble kayod si Ambohot at nakapagtala muli ng isang double-double, 13 points at 13 rebounds na may kasama pang 5 blocks. Dahil dito at sa endgame heroics nila Renza Bando, Fran Yu at Brent Paraiso, nanalo muli ang Letran 80-77 at naprotektahan ang kanilang malinis na kartada. 5-0 na ang defending champion Letran Knights at malaking bagay dito ang mga kontribusyon ng kanilang kapitan na nag-average ng 10.8 points, 10.6 rebounds, 1.4 assists at 1.6 blocks kada laro. Solid, hinog na at ready for the pros. Yan si Gio Ambohot ng Letran Knights, ang ating NCAA Power Player of the Week. Official height, 6'7". May tira sa labas, matibay sa loob. Matindi dumepensa. Halos lahat ng mga katangiang hinahanap ng mga basketball scouts sa isang collegiate basketball prospect ay mahanap sa team captain ng Letran Knights na si Gio Ambohon. Si Ambohot ay tubong New Bataan Davao de Oro at kasulukuyang naglalaro sa kanyang huling season sa NCAA. Pangarap ni Gio makapagbigay muli ng kampyonato sa Letran bago siya umangat sa next level. Noong April 8, nagkaharap ang dalawang unbeaten teams na Mapua at Letran sa Battle of Intramuros. Umpisa pa lang, nagkainitan na ang dalawang kupunan. Tinawagan ng disqualifying foul si Louis Sanggalang. Pero hindi nagpatinag ang Knights. Tinuloy nila ang laban at sa pangunguna ni Ambohot, nagtagumpay ang mga Letranista 80-60. Pagkatapos ng Holy Week break, sumabak agad sa aksyon ang Knights kontra sa isa pa nilang kapitbahay sa Intramuros, ang LPU Pirates. At dahil hindi pa makalaro si Sanggalang, dumoble kayod si Ambohot at nakapagtala muli ng isang double-double, 13 points at 13 rebounds na may kasama pang 5 blocks. Dahil dito at sa endgame heroics nila Renza Bando, Fran Yu at Brent Paraiso, nanalo muli ang Letran 80-77 at naprotektahan ang kanilang malinis na kartada. 5-0 na ang defending champion Letran Knights at malaking bagay dito ang mga kontribusyon ng kanilang kapitan na nag-average ng 10.8 points, 10.6 rebounds, 1.4 assists at 1.6 blocks kada laro. Solid, hinog na at ready for the pros. Yan si Gio Ambohot ng Letran Knights, ang ating NCAA Power Player of the Week. Official height, 6'7". May tira sa labas, matibay sa loob. Matindi dumepensa. Halos lahat ng mga katangiang hinahanap ng mga basketball scouts sa isang collegiate basketball prospect ay mahanap sa team captain ng Letran Knights na si Gio Ambohot. Si Ambohot ay tubong New Bataan, Davao de Oro at kasulukuyang naglalaro sa kanyang huling season sa NCAA. Pangarap ni Gio makapagbigay muli ng kampyonato sa Letran bago siya umangat sa next level. Noong April 8, nagkaharap ang dalawang unbeaten teams na Mapua at Letran sa Battle of Intramuros. Umpisa pa lang, nagkainitan na ang dalawang kupunan. Tinawagan ng disqualifying foul si Louis Sanggalang. Pero hindi nagpatinag ang Knights. Tinuloy nila ang laban at sa pangunguna ni Ambohot, nagtagumpay ang mga Letranista 80-60. Pagkatapos ng Holy Week break, sumabak agad sa aksyon ang Knights kontra sa isa pa nilang kapitbahay sa Intramuros, ang LPU Pirates. At dahil hindi pa makalaro si Sanggalang, dumoble kayod si Ambohot at nakapagtala muli ng isang double-double, 13 points at 13 rebounds na may kasama pang 5 blocks. Dahil dito at sa endgame heroics nila Renza Bando, Fran Yu at Brent Paraiso, nanalo muli ang Letran 80-77 at naprotektahan ang kanilang malinis na kartada. 5-0 na ang defending champion Letran Knights at malaking bagay dito ang mga kontribusyon ng kanilang kapitan na nag-average ng 10.8 points, 10.6 rebounds, 1.4 assists at 1.6 blocks kada laro. Solid, hinog na at ready for the pros. Yan si Gio Ambohot ng Letran Knights, ang ating NCAA Power Player of the Week.
Ikinararangal ko pong ihandog sa inyo ang GMA News and Public Affairs Advocacy para sa eleksyon 2022 para sa patas at matalinong desisyon sa mga susunod nating iluluklok sa pwesto. Ako po ang inyong kapuso, Mike Enriquez. Ngayong eleksyon 2022, ang buong sambayanang Pilipino dapat totoo.
Noong eleksyon 2019, ang ating panawagan at panata, pusuan ang totoo. Kaya lumibot tayo sa iba't ibang panig ng bansa para ipakilala at isulong ang mga katangian ng kandidatong totoo.
Pusuan ang totoo!
Ngayong eleksyon 2022, sa harap ng hamon na ibangon ang ating bayan, lahat tayo, ang mga kandidato, ang mga botante, at ang pagbabalitang gagabay sa bayan, dapat totoo.
Ang mga tatakbo, dapat totoo.
Totoong may paninindigan para sa tama. Dapat matapat, hindi magnanakaw o tiwali.
Totoong may plataforma at konkretong solusyon sa mga isyong dapat tugunan.
Magpapakatotoo sa kanilang mandato at totoo ang hangat na makapaglingkod.
Hindi personal na kapakanan ang itataguyod.
At dahil nasa atin ang responsibilidad,
na iboto ang karapat-dapat na kandidato,
ang paninindigan ng mga botanteng Pilipino.
dapat totoo.
Magsaliksik tungkol sa kandidatong susuportahan.
Alamin ang kanilang track.
April 22, 2022, pangalawang laro to end the work week. Ngayong Biyernes, wala pa rin dito sa St. Benilde Gym sa Salle Green Hills, Mandaluyong City. Kani-kanina lamang, wagi ang Lyceum of the Philippines University Pirates kontra sa Arellano University Chiefs, 70-66. The losing effort, Justin Arana at 17 points and a whopping 24 rebounds, but Enoch Valdez was a player of that game, scored 17 points, grabbing 5 boards and a steal. At para sa ating pangalawang laro, to end the week, ngayong Biyernes, it will be the 3-4 San Sebastian College Recoletos Golden Stags. Fresh off beating JRU, they will take on the College of St. Benilde Blazers, now at 4-3, suffering 2 straight losses. Ito po, ang inyong NCAA Season 97 live on GTV. Mga kapuso, hello and good afternoon. I'm Andre Felix, joined by strength and conditioning coach, nag-iisang Coach Hammer. Idol nating lahat, Martin Antonio. We will also be joined by 2 more members of our broadcast team. We will have Ms. Chantal Laude, who will do reporting duty for San Sebastian, and Ann Gabriel, who will report for College of St. Benilde Blazers. Ladies, mamaya pupuntahan namin kayo for your reports. Good luck with this game. Meanwhile, Coach Hammer, good afternoon. I believe 3 taon tayong hindi nagkasama. And it's great to be working with you.
It's great to be back. Alam mo naman, lagi tayo nag-enjoy pag tayo magkakasama. But the NCAA is in full swing ngayon. Pwestuhan na, Dre. Final 6 game days, including today. So, dikit-dikit na tayo sa ating mga team standings. Makikita natin sino ba talaga ang papasok dun sa ating play-in tournament.
Right on cue si Coach Hammer, dahil mga kapuso, on your screens right now is the updated team standings, after which na-mention ko nga, panalo kanina ang LPU. So ngayon makikita natin tabla, ang Arellano, ang Perpetual at LPU 2 and 5. Coach, pakipaliwanag paano ang proseso. It is a single round robin, may play-in. Go ahead, do your thing.
Number 3 will place number 4. Winner would go on to the Final 4. Loser will face the winner of the number 5 and number 6 seed knockout game. Yun yung magiging play-in tourney natin.
Okay.
Pero Andre, ang importante dito, if San Sebastian wins, they would be number 4 on our team standings dahil magiging tabla sila ng College of St. Benilde Blazers, and win over the other, they would be number 4. And they would have 2 chances if they hold on to that number 4 spot, 2 chances to advance to the Final 4 na matagal-tagal ding hindi napuntahan ng College of St. Benilde. So titignan natin how this game would play out, and very important, ayaw mong mapunta dyan sa number 5, number 6 na spot. Kasi pwede pang humabol. Virtually everybody has a chance except for maybe JRU malabo-labo na.
Well, thank you for dissecting that even further. Dahil tama ka eh. If CSB loses to San Sebastian today, they will be tied 4-4. Pero aangat ang San Sebastian.
Win over the other.
Mo-overtake sila. So sabi mo nga, dahil play-in, mahirap pag bumaba ka sa 5 and 6 or baka malaglag ka pa totally from the play-in situation. Let's talk about the San Sebastian College Recoletos Golden Stags first. This team coming off that win over JRU, and it was an exciting game. I covered that game as well. 70-64 in favor of the Golden Stags. It was a tight match, fighting tooth and nail till the final minute of that game. And it was just, kumbaga nagkatalo na lang sa crunch time, Coach Hammer, and they took home the win here, 70-64.
Key stat here is the rebounding. Of course, JRU is one of the better rebounding teams ng ating liga, but they were out-rebounded and outworked by the San Sebastian Recoletos Golden Stags. And key stat, another key stat, hindi ko alam kung napaos ba yung boses mo, Kaka. Yes, para sa tres.
Medyo.
Dahil kasado at sigurado ang kanilang perimeter scoring. Plus 11 sila on that game. And it's nice to note that San Sebastian is not really a perimeter-oriented team. They focus on attacking the shaded area, and 38 points is way above their season average.
Let's talk about that man on the left. JM Calma. Man, sabi mo, ay, napaos ba ako using yes para sa tres? 5 threes from the big man playing his final year. He's captain of the Golden Stags. Will wanna be a pro eventually, sabi niya. But right now, his focus is with San Sebastian. Take a look at these numbers, Coach Hammer. He is number 4 in scoring in season 97, averaging 15 points a game, but 26 markers, 11 boards. As you mentioned, 5 yes para sa tres in that game.
So bang, 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 bang. Dapat yan dahil 5. And see, career high for him. And this is a different facet of JM Calma's game. Alam natin, post operator, high post passer, he engages the offense. But shooting from the outside, that's something new, and that is something that JM Calma needs once he moves forward with his career.
JM Calma, really a bright future for this kid. A big man who can knock it down from the outside. Sa aming pagbabalik, mga kapuso, pag-uusapan naman namin ni Coach Hammer ang College of St. Benilde Blazers kung saan coming off 2 losses. Stay where you are. Magbabalik po ang inyong NCAA Season 97. Stronger together, buo ang puso. Dito lamang sa GTV. We're stronger together. We're stronger together.
The biggest election coverage is now online.
Sa ating Interactive Election 2022 website, tutulungan namin kayong kilalanin ng mga kandidato at maging handa sa pagboto.
Sa araw ng eleksyon, ihahatid natin ang bilang ng boto mula sa bawat voting precinct sa bansa.
At kasama kayo sa pagbabantay sa resulta ng national at local polls.
Lahat ng malalaki at mahahalagang balita diretsong ihahatid sa 173 million plus followers at subscribers ng GMA News and Public Affairs social media pages.
The biggest election coverage from GMA News and Public Affairs. Ito ang Eleksyon 2022. The biggest election coverage is now online.
Sa ating Interactive Election 2022 website, tutulungan namin kayong kilalanin ng mga kandidato at maging handa sa pagboto.
Still live on a Friday afternoon sa GTV, mga kapuso. The NCAA Season 97 Stronger Together, buong puso. Andre Felix, kasama si Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio. Kanina ay napag-usapan na namin ang San Sebastian College Recoletos Golden Stags. Let's go to the other side. The team hosting Season 97, College of St. Benilde Blazers. After losing on opening day to Letran, the defending champs, they won 4 straight and then dropping 2 in a row, losing to JRU for the first win of the Heavy Bombers. And then now, take a look at these numbers from their last game, losing to the Mapua Cardinals 84-65. Things you want to mention and note in that game para sa CSB?
It's all about the perimeter scoring. They're one of the better scoring perimeters, but they were held to single digits by Mapua, and they 1 3-pointer made out of 80. Napakaalat yan. Kung napapayes para sa tres ka dito sa Mapua, ganun naman kalayo. It's plus 33. Ganun po kalayo yung puntusan pagdating sa 3-point field goals. That's 36-3 total output na magkabilang komponent. So antabayan na natin if Robin Naive can get off the shooting slump, and dahil consistent ang numbers ng CSB, he is just a missing link.
Well, CSB is number 7 in the league when it comes to 3-point field goal percentage.
At 27.
Yes, you're right. And pag-usapan naman natin, nabanggit mo nga, Coach Hammer, yung outside shooting nila. But how about this big man? Let's focus our attention first. Kung kanina, we focus our attention on JM Calma. How about a big man for the College of St. Benilde Blazers? Ganda nung pagkalagay mo dito. Rinse and repeat.
Automatic. Yan, parang laundry machine. Lagay mo lang sa laro si Will Gozum, automatic double-double. 13 points, 14 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 shot block for Will Gozum. Every time he suits up for the Blazers, rinse and repeat, the production would always be there. Be it a win, be it a loss, back-to-back losses, the numbers would be there. He needs reinforcement from the bench and the other guys to step up as well.
One of the few players in Season 97 averaging a double-double, close to 14 points a game, 13.86 to be exact, and 10.30 rebounds per outing para kay Will Gozum. How about our featured matchup for this game? The number 4 in scoring in the league against the number 8 scoring. Nabanggit na natin si Will Gozum. So, let's talk about these two guys.
Yan yung pinag-uusapan natin kanina behind the scenes of Wax. Sabi ko nga, ito yung gusto kong dalawang pick para dun sa...
Di mo naman kinuha yung Kalma eh.
Pero gusto ko rin kasi yung liwag eh. So,
Sabagay.
either of the three. So, I got two of those three. Okay na ako. But looking at the numbers, I test MVP contenders ngayong season na to. Dikit na dikit lang yung numero, almost a double-double for JM Calma. But the key stat would be, who would be the other guys? Because these guys would be producing at a high rate today.
JM Calma on your left, Will Gozum on your right. Calma averaging 15 points a game, number 4 in the league. Gozum not far behind with 13.9 points per game. Here are the numbers on our screens right now. Eto, nabanggit mo nga 2 big men, 2 kumbaga MVP contenders. So magandang bakbakan to. Matchup-wise, Calma versus Gozum. Ang tabayanan nyo po yan dahil yan ang isa lang sa mga storylines na dapat nyong abangan sa aming pagbabalik. It will be tip-off between Coach Charles II and the College of St. Benilde Blazers kontra Coach Egay Macaraya and the San Sebastian College Recoletos Golden Stags. Dito lamang sa inyong NCAA Season 97 live na live sa GTV.
Hi, surprise guest!
Long.
Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay into politics din? Isa ka bang artista, singer, vlogger? Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay isang artista?
Pwede.
Politiko?
No.
Athlete?
Yes!
Surprise guest, is that you, Kylene?
Yes po!
Wow, tumama ako, yay!
Bye.
Igan, grabe ka!
Congratulations on your new program!
Sa Ate V! Hi, surprise guest!
Long.
Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay into politics din? Isa ka bang artista, singer, vlogger? Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay isang artista?
Pwede.
Politiko?
No.
Athlete?
Yes!
Surprise guest, is that you, Kylene?
Yes po!
Wow, tumama ako, yay!
Bye.
Igan, grabe ka!
Congratulations on your new program!
Number 22, Alex Desoyo. At guard number 9, Liam Conta. At center number 2, J.M. Calma. At forward number 19, Romel Galahat. At forward number 14, Ken Abarquez.
Let's start with the starting unit of Coach Egay Macaraya on his 6th year at the helm for the San Sebastian College Recoletos Golden Stags. The guys in yellow, Alex Desoyo and Liam Concha. The backcourt, Romel Galahat, Ken Abarquez, and J.M. Calma, the man in the middle, rounding it up for the Stags in the bright yellow uniforms today. For the green side, College of St. Benilde Blazers, Coach Charles II will go with a quintet of Robbie Naive, JC Culyar, the backcourt. Front line will be composed of Makoy Marcos, Tay Davis, and Will Gozum. Interesting lineups here to start our game. Tingnan muna natin, Coach Hammer, ang ating officials for this afternoon. It is referee Brian Escario, referee George Serapia, and official Oliver Angeles. Okay, I pose my question to you now, Coach Hammer. Starting unit, anong napansin mo dito sa matchups? Dahil sabi mo nga, every game is very important. Palapit na tayo sa play-in.
I like the point guard of San Sebastian. He played big last game, and they're looking for a guy that would close out games. Alex De Soyo in the fourth quarter was very, very good, very stable for their squad. So, antabayan na natin if he can sustain it the whole game, just like your energy.
Eto, high energy. Speaking of starting strong, Big Will Gozum puts CSB on the board, up 2-0. And look at this defense how being employed, just harassing Alex De Soyo and the backcourt. Now it goes to the hands of De Soyo. This is what you want if you're CSB. Huwag mapunta kay De Soyo kasi 8 seconds to set up the offense here. De Soyo goes to the corner. 2 to shoot. Good defense para sa CSB. Nakita nga natin, 8-9 kasi hindi si De Soyo. Dinedenay nila. Sa backcourt pa lang, hindi sila nakaset up na maayos sa opensa.
And CSB is picking up their guys full court. And hindi sila rumarun and jump, hindi sila dumodouble. So they're just delaying the offense of San Sebastian.
Colliar picks up the ball on the attack are the green shirts. Here's Gozum back to the basket. And then he misses that all air for Gozum on that attempt.
Hindi mo pwede sabayan yung physicality ng San Sebastian dito. Kasi sanay sila nakikipagbakbakan. Ganun yung laro nila eh.
They're a really physical team, San Sebastian.
Coach,
physical, kalma, kalahat.
Yung coach yung naglalaro, physical, 3-and-D. Hindi pa uso yung 3-and-D.
That's a good point.
Ito isang maganda matchup nito, Andrea.
Go ahead.
Yung Romel Calahat and Makoy Marcos. Parehas na malaking small forward that can bring down the ball and can engage their offense.
De Soyo has it on the corner. Hinihingi ni JM Calma. Matched up. Here, not against Gozum. Gozum nakaantabay against Davis. Si Calma, nice drop pass. And Calahat was blocked. Huli ka dun. Si Marquez ni Gozum, 3 to shoot. Coaching matchup for today. Two brilliant minds in basketball. Coach Egay Macaraya, pang-anim na taon niya ng head coach ng San Sebastian, and Coach Charles Teo, first-year head coach ng CSB, taking over the reins from T.Y. Tang.
But the experience of Charles,
yeah,
and a lot of leagues, laking bagay niyan. And he has always been part of the CSB program with Coach T.Y. Tang's coaching staff.
And his demeanor as well, coaching ito si Charles Chu. Talagang the players love the way he coaches. Here's Marcos for 3. No go. Gozum gets the offensive board. And all 4 points of the Blazers coming from one man, Will Gozum. Let's go to our first report of this game, courtesy of Chantal Laude for the Stags.
Maraming salamat, Andrew. Last Wednesday evening, nagkaroon ng munting salo-salo ang Golden Stags through a brutal fight. Kanina nga sabi sa akin, kahit na birthday ng kanilang assistant coach na si James Racines noon, it was also part of their routine to be a chemistry in a team and paraan daw nila to come into this game with a positive energy. Nagbiro pa nga sa akin ng koponan, ang sabi nila, agawan lang kami sa pagkain pero sa court, walang agawan sa bola. Dagdag pa nga ng kanilang co-captain na si Arjan De La Cruz, their goal is to be the most unselfish team for this season. So let's see how they will share the ball, trust each other, and play as a team for this game. Back to you, gentlemen.
Thank you so much, Chantal. Maganda yung sinabi na. You know, this team really, kita naman yung chemistry nila. Nag-brutal fight, tapos
meron. Pero nagulat sila dito dahil nagsimula na full court press, delay defense ang St. Benilde. Nagulat. I mean, gulat na gulat ang Baste, hindi sila maka-execute ngayon and kailangan mag-shuffle ng tao ni Coach Egay ng maaga.
Ken Villapando checks in for the first time for the Stags. Naive, they will go down on the low block. The box with Gozum, that difficult fadeaway in and out. Good offensive board, and Marcos will head to the line for 2.
This is the strength of College of St. Benilde. They have small forwards in Benson and itong si Marcos that can crash the offensive rebounds and fabricate points pag umaatake si Will Gozum.
Now let's listen in to Anne Gabriel, who will do courtside duties for College of St. Benilde. Anne.
Andre and Coach Haber, parang break-up lang, no? Masakit, pero kailangan mag-move on agad-agad nitong Benilde Blazers mula sa kanilang pagkatalo against the Mapua Cardinals. Sabi nga ng kanilang kapitan na si JC Colliar, what is done is done. They need to move forward and they need to bounce back. Kaya naman, coming to this game, talaga naman doble effort and doble training ang kanilang ginawa. And syempre, their mindset and game plan is really just to stick within their style of basketball, to stick within their system, and that is to really, you know, play solid defense and to play together as a team. Pero syempre, gusto rin nilang limitahan ang mga puntos na pwedeng i-contribute ng mga key players ng kabilang kupunan yan tulad na lamang nito ni Calma at ni Ichi Altamirano. Kaya naman let's see if indeed the Benilde Blazers will be able to bounce back big time dito sa kanilang laban versus Bastay. Are you also excited to find out, Andre and Coach Hammer?
Yes, very much. And excited ako dun sa binanggit mong quote na sinabi ni Ann. Parang breakup lang, masakit, pero kailangan mag-move on.
Hindi natin alam yan. Tayong dalawa.
Hindi, pero tama naman yung sinabi ni Coach Charles. Masakit, kailangan mag-move on. Yun din ang mentality ng players.
Next game.
You know, they had that 4-game win streak. Everything was hunky-dory. And then, natalo nga sila ng JRU, bounce back. They're natalo din last game, itong CSB against Mapua. So, if they really want to keep their playoff hopes alive, this is one game that they should get. But, Sebastian, nag-aagawan din sa pwesto. Let's go back to this play here. Davis wanting to get the charge.
He got it.
And he did. All goes back to the inside.
Zone press. Biglang na-shell-shocking start ng San Sebastian.
Oh, binitbit ni Gozo Mambola, Mintes. And San Sebastian has the leather still. No points on the board para sa Stags. Almost 4 minutes gone by sa ating first quarter. Desoyo, hand off to Villapando. And a foul will be charged on Cuellar.
San Sebastian looking disheveled, Andrea. I mean, with the way that they're executing, nagulat talaga. Kahit ako na, when they're, hindi nila alam saan dadalhin yung bola ngayon. Hindi sila makapunta sa poste. Dine-deny si JM Calma. So, na makikita natin saan pa ba kukuha ng puntos ang San Sebastian.
Six turnovers. Right away. Early. Para dito sa San Sebastian Stags.
Minuto dito. And they take care of the basketball really well.
Calma. Let's see. They can get something out of this play. Runner the floater is no go para kay Desoyo. Bagsak dalawang players. A good hustle from both players, Desoyo and Davis on the floor.
And that's what you want. Guys crashing down the floor, looking for that ball. Look at Davis. Played sparingly last game. Pinasok na lang yan fourth quarter. But could provide toughness and little things that matter.
Timeout on the floor with 6:08 to go sa ating first quarter. Wala pa rin puntos para sa San Sebastian. Kami po yung magbabalik.
How's the first day back for everybody?
It was great to see everyone. I think we were all happy to be back together.
We will never get lost because we have our parents.
Kumusta, Alexandra? Salamat at nakapunta ka rito.
Come with me for a tour of the world's biggest IKEA store.
Being a PWD kasi in the Philippines is quite difficult.
Yun yung engineer niyo. Babae pala.
Bakit nga ba tila nabura sa kasaysayan ang sistema ng pagsusulat na ito?
How's the first day back for everybody?
It was great to see everyone. I think we were all happy to be back together.
Tail of the tape. Let's compare these two teams on your screens. Number 3 rebounding team, ang San Sebastian College Recoletos Golden Stags. And this is what Coach Charles Chu has been saying, even when we talk to him. They're not a small team. They're not the tallest team, but they're still not a pretty good rebounding team as they would like them to be.
And they have size on that small forward and other forward positions. Mamaya makikita natin yung sa perimeter scoring, medyo dyan yung magiging barometer because San Sebastian scored a lot of perimeter points in their last game compared to what they're averaging. And CSB naman, for the most part, has been not at the level that they were producing during their 4-game winning streak. Especially this guy, Robin Ive.
Yeah. Good stuff para sa Stags. But still scoreless. With almost 5 minutes gone by here in our first quarter. San Sebastian wanting to get the win number 4.
The second block by Gozum. If I'm not mistaken, that's a shot block. Kaya kay Gozum, inabot niya yung tira.
Yes, and finally, San Sebastian gets on the board with Shanoda getting the first 2 points para sa Stags at the 5:30 mark.
Malaking bagay nung pinasok yung Tingin Davis as a starter. Tapos trumap sila. So yung physicality niya underneath, hindi makakuha ng comfortable position, hindi maka-deep post si GM Calma.
Good that you mentioned Tain Davis because ito yung second game niya pa lang that he is starting for Coach Charles Teo. AJ Benson in for the first time. So it's Davis, Cuellar, Benson, Gozum, and the man on the floor, Makoy, on the free throw line, that is Makoy Marcos.
Love these two guys on this squad, Benson and Davis.
Laban lang no?
Oh, and yung mga extra possessions na other players would give up, yung mga tumatalbog pala o dinadive nila and sacrificing their own bodies.
Marcos missing both free throws. Cuellar, second serving para sa Blazers. And the save goes to a Stag. Here comes San Sebastian. Ari now playing the point position para sa Stags. Kalahat. And here's an outside shot from Villapando, Mintes.
Good box out by Makoy Marcos.
Ahead is Gozum, but good tap there. Wala kay Villapando to stop the break.
CSB playing with a lot of urgency on defense. They're quicker on their feet compared to the game that they played against Mapua. They're communicating better, and even the bench is engaged.
Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagsali sa amin, mga kapuso, live sa GTV and all over the world via GMA Pinoy TV at GMA News TV International. Also online, everywhere, sa gmanetwork.com, sa NCAA Philippines website, sa YouTube, sa Facebook, at sa Twitter. Kami po ay mapapanood kahit saan sa mga na-miss ang college basketball. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Andre Felix alongside Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio on your screens. Nakikita nyo kung saan nyo pwede mapanood online. Kung kayo on the go, babiyahe kayo, mapanood nyo ang NCAA kahit saan. Under 5 to play in our first quarter. A low-scoring game here, 5-2 in favor of the Blazers. Here's Calma attacking. Good help by Gozum. Calma gets it back. The kick out. Villapando for 3. Yes! Para sa 3!
Finally, a clean shot. Nakita nila na nahulog yung tira. Tama na tayo dito. Mababang field goal shooting na magkabilang koponan. But hirap na hirap sa ilalim ang San Sebastian. Dun sa sequence yun, another traveling call on JC Cuellar. But going back to that sequence, Jem Calma, tatlo yung nakapalibot sa kanya. Davis, Benson, at si Gozum. But good recognition. Ken Villapando getting a 3-point shot. Alala mo nung last week, 5 points niya was in the fourth quarter when JRU was making a run. And you guys mentioned it kayo ni Coach Benji na he was very silent throughout the game playing that second fiddle role sa mainit na si JM Calma.
Villapando and can also shoot from the outside. 31.5% three-point shooter. One of the leaders of the team, and Calma! Nobody challenging him to the basket, and now the Stags are up 7-5 after starting this game down 0-5.
Read and react na lang yun para kay JM Calma, and dun siya mas may advantage.
Oh, now the Stags on the break. What a sorry possession there, Villapando. Losing a handle on the ball.
Wala na kasing pro grip ngayon, bawal na eh. Dunk yun kung may pro grip.
Sa football ba sa...
Bawal yun,
American
bawal. Kaya may gloves eh. Kaya may gloves. Pero kung may pro grip, dunk yun. Brickster incarnation. Ganon, yung galing sa left side, tapos bibit-bit of the fast break.
.343 to go in the first. The backcourt of Naive and Carlos para dito sa CSB.
Half-court trap dito, Dre. Zone press yan.
Now Naive. The cross-court to Benson. Free for a 3. Villapando tracks down that defensive board. Now here's Ari calling the play for the Stags. Guarded by Carlos. Villapando using that Calma pick. Another screen by Calma. Oh, good defense by Naive. Villapande, nowhere to go. Calma, all alone, easy to.
Napaganda pa. Ganda na ng depensa dun sa alahoy na shot attempt or pass attempt. And JM Calma showing what he is really made of because he likes moving without the basketball. Tandaan natin, when he was playing with Alin Bulanad and RK Ilagan, that's how he got his points.
Here's a 3 from Naive. Overshoots his mark.
0 out of 3. Si Robbie Naive to start off this game.
The Stags up 4, 9-5. They can even stretch this lead further with a basket in this possession. Spin by Kalahat. There is no go. And pushing foul will be charged on Stag.
Jacob Shanoda. We called for that foul. And ito isa pa to sa mga kayang-kayang gawin ng College of St. Benilde, going to the line.
Well, we'll talk more about that. CSB scoreless in the last 4 minutes and 30. They're down 4 now after being up 5 to start the game. Magbabalik po kami dito lamang sa GTV.
Life hasn't been easy lately, so we're here to make your day, featuring amazing, funny, and heartwarming stories to bring you something bright and sweet and get you dancing through tough times. Simple joys that remind us of the many reasons we can still smile. Cleanse your timeline with Make Your Day. Join us on YouTube and Facebook and share your stories too. Let's spread more awesome, wholesome content out there. Make your day! Life hasn't been easy lately, so we're here to make your day, featuring amazing, funny, and heartwarming stories to bring you something bright and sweet and get you dancing through tough times. Simple joys that remind us of the many reasons we can still smile. Cleanse your timeline with Make Your Day. Join us on YouTube and Facebook and share your stories too. Let's spread more awesome, wholesome content out there. Make your day! Life hasn't been easy.
At the half, abangan niyo po mga kapuso, si Miss Colleen Paz. She will be performing and serenading of course, dito mga tao dito sa St. Benilde Gym inside South Greenhill campus. Okay, let's take a look right now at this play. Jim Calma rolling to the basket. And then Calma underneath. Easy too when he's that deep. Nobody contesting him. Jim Calma, bright future for this young kid who can also knock down a triple. He had 5 in their last game kontra sa JRU. Hindi, kaya natatawa ako. Halftime performer. Nung last game kasi nang nag-cover kami ni Papa Bear, Coach Benji Paras.
Babalikan natin.
Nandun si Martin Javier.
Back to the ball game. Alam mo, ang daming tinitirang free throws dito ng St. Benilde the past 2 games. They shot 41 against JRU and 38 last game. Around 39.5. Tama ba, Popsi? Ang aking math yun yung kanilang average. Almost 40 free throw attempts. 40 free throw attempts, yeah. Andre. They fabricate shots off the free throw line. But finally, this guy.
Robbie Naive knocking down from beyond the arc. Robbie Naive, they needed that basket mula kay Naive. Was a 30.9 3-point shooter in season 97.
Back-to-back games, walang na-shoot na 3-point shot to in their losses. He is really the barometer, di nga barometer, anemometer eh. Kasi kung saan dadali ng hangin yung laro niya, dun pupunta ang CSB.
Meanwhile, an air ball mula kay Mike Are. Natin yung press dito, Robbie Naive. Good screen. And his man went under. Nalibre si Naive.
Shotmaker.
Maganda yung pagsalo mo kay Martin Javier. You're a good friend kay Martin Javier.
Back to the ball game. Back to the ball game.
Under 2 to play here in the first. Oh, nalibre si Miggy Corteza. So instant offense off the bench for CSB. Now employing that trap.
Coach Gabby Severino yung tutuwan na yan. Sure ball ako. Kalaban ko pa nung high school yan. Nung naglalaro ako, yan yung ginagawa nila.
And then a 2-3 zone na pagdating sa half court. Naive! And foul ang itatawag sa San Sebastian.
On
Ken Villapando.
box out here by Robin Naive. No extension, but going over the back, itong si Villapano. Yung nakita natin mga viewers, it's the left arm na nakakapit sa balikat ni Robin Naive.
Naive, after hitting that three, is now at the line, shooting two. Getting his first, Robin Naive, a 76% free throw shooter in season 97.
Bumaba na nga yun eh. He was shooting around 84-85% during their 4-game winning streak.
He is 5th in the league at the free throw shooting percentage.
Markado na yung game plan is centered about his shot creating.
Now CSB on a 7-0 run. So they started this game with a 5-0 run, and then San Sebastian answered with a run of their own, 9-0, and then CSB make that 7-3 with that Ken Villapando triple.
Another basket from the outside pa rito kay Ken. Second 3-point shot of the game for him.
Knotted at 12 apiece. A lot of bodies falling. San Sebastian with another possession here, fresh 14. Here's Are. Looking to go inside, an easy perimeter J. Wala, and a loose ball foul. Called on a Blazer.
That's on Miggy Corteza. On that box out. Okay na kung na-lock na niya eh. Yan yung gusto ng mga coaches. You lock your opponent, but you can't step back. You can't step back. Pwede ka eh. Pwede mong i-lock in on the box out. Yan yung gusto ng mga coaches eh. Lalo yung mga big man coach. Bumagsak yung bola, wag na kayong tumalon. May ibang kukuha niyan.
Flores and Corteza helping out on defense. Interior there, and Are missing. That's the second miss from beyond the arc. Dalawang airball na mula kay Mike Are.
Sarap ng laro sa NC. Banggaan ng banggaan yung mga player.
That's the physicality
of
the National Collegiate Athletic Association.
Saka hindi yung bangga lang ng bangga. Bangga na may direksyon. You put your body on the line to box people out. Let the ball bounce off. Yan yung mga gusto ng mga Coach Freddy Abuda pagka mga war drill, yung rebounding drill. Bayaan yung bumagsak yung bola, box outin mo lang si Samley, labas mo.
Meanwhile, Pelebrico and Arjun de la Cruz in the game for the first time.
Trapping area.
San Sebastian,
That's a coffin corner right there. Yan yung mga ayaw mong puntahan.
So natrap si Publico and San Sebastian's defense forcing CSB to a turnover. Lepalam checking back in here. So it's Lepalam, Corteza, Naive, Prince Carlos, and Flores ang lima.
Flores.
Ni Charles too.
Pop, libre.
Paborito ni Calmen. He had 5 triples in their last game, but missing on that attempt. Here's Corteza. He will bring the ball across the half court. Not aware that the game clock was winding down. So pagkatapos ng ating unang 10 minutes, tabla tayo. Nag-run ang CSB, nag-run ang San Sebastian, nag-run muli ang College of St. Benilde. So we end up with a knotted score, 12-all. First quarter highlights. Will Gozum and the Blazers started out strong. Sinagot naman nila JM Calma at ng San Sebastian. Robin Naive also knocking down a 3. Second quarter, sa aming pagbabalik dito lamang sa GTV for your NCAA season 97 Stronger Together. Ang puso.
Mabilis magbago ang mundo at ang daming naiisip ng tao. Hatid ng Next Now ang latest sa science and technology, maging updated sa groundbreaking inventions.
Hello there.
At mga makabagong solusyon sa pang-araw-araw nating pamumuhay.
Actually creates a huge impact.
Tunghayan ang episodes online dahil sa GMA News and Public Affairs Digital. We show you what's next now. Mabilis magbago ang mundo at ang daming naiisip ng tao. Hatid ng Next Now ang latest sa science and technology, maging updated sa groundbreaking inventions.
Hello there.
at mga makabagong solusyon sa pang-araw-araw nating pamumuhay.
Actually creates a huge impact.
Tunghayan ang episodes online dahil sa GMA News and Public Affairs Digital. We show you what's next now. Mabilis magbago ang mundo at ang daming naiisip ng tao. Hatid ng Next Now ang latest sa science.
Firing blanks, Coach Hammer. Yan. Ito yung binanggit ko on top of the coverage. Hindi pa tayo, we weren't on air yet. Gusto ko to. Gandang stats to kasi first 5 games, makikita natin, number 4 and number 3 ang CSB sa perimeter points and 3-point field goal percentage respectively. In their last 2 losses, eto makikita natin yung pag-dip ng kanilang numero from the outside.
10 points from the perimeter, 4 out of 37 from 3. And they average at least 31 to 32 3-point attempts a game. So, mababa yan. In last game, they were 1 out of 18 because yung close-out, long close-outs ang ginagawa ng mga Mapua against them, taking away the shot attempts kasi they're a volume scoring team eh. Mas maraming volume, kahit mababa ang percentage, they would shoot it. And just like that, 33% if I'm not mistaken ng CSB in the first quarter, 26 lang ang San Sebastian and 7 turnovers for both squads. Kaya walang rhythm yung magkabilang koponan. They make runs, but it's only on opportunity. Hindi pa yung makapagsunod-sunod ng basket na in the flow of the game.
We'll make that 8 turnovers now for the Stags after that TO mula kay Filibrico.
Naging track and field meet yung first game eh. Dahil nasa LSGH tayo, one of the strongest track and field programs in the juniors.
Kaya takbuhan pala.
Takbuhan yung laro eh.
Malakas ang programa ng track and field.
Yung triple jump, dati dito.
8 bench points for the Stags compared to only 2 wala dito sa College of St. Benilde.
That's from Shanoda and itong si Kenneth Villapando who didn't start the ball game. And Marco Sari for 3. That's their center, Dre. Yan yung transition ng basketball ngayon. Lahat tumitira sa labas.
Now make it 11 bench points para dito sa San Sebastian Stags.
Malaki yung Kosari, mga 6'6 din to eh. Mahaba.
So may kalma ka na kaya din tumikada.
Yan yung next in line. Yan yung next in line.
Binibuild nila. Naive will answer with a 3 of his own.
Arjan de la Cruz looking healthier as the season progresses and they need all their guys to be healthy. Especially ngayon, stretch run na to.
The Stags, very patient executing their offense, but another turnover para sa San Sebastian. Here's Naive. Naive attacking as wanting some foul there, but contact, no whistle on his defense mula sa Stags.
Hindi ka pwedeng umatake ngayon. Lalo na, the way that Coach By Cristobal and this crew is calling it, hindi ka pwedeng umatake na malambot. Hindi sila magbibigay ng foul na dahil umarte ka lang. Talaga kailangan buo yung loob mo pagka dumiin ka sa loob.
Balikan natin si Chantal Laude who has something, an update on the San Sebastian Stags. Chantal.
Maraming salamat, Andre. And Coach Egay Macaraya's words, alam niyo naman kung anong gagawin. Just focus on defense and sharing the ball. At mukhang natauhan nga ang Golden Stags as they got their first point coming from their shooting guard, Kenneth Villapando. Alam niyo ba na isa sa mga advantage niya ay ang kanyang height, standing at 6'2". Nakwento niya nga sa akin na itong height na ito ang nagdala sa kanya sa basketball. Nung high school daw siya, umiinom lang siya ng mango Graham shake sa kanto nang may tumigil na sasakyan sa harap niya at tinanong kung anong height niya. And this is where he got scouted and where he started his journey. Ang tanong, magiging kasing sarap ba ng mango Graham shake ang resulta ng game na ito para sa Golden Stags? Balik sa inyo.
Depende kung isang mango shake.
Alam mo sino yung nagtanong?
Sino?
Ayun, nakakulay green, kasama sa technical committee. Ayun, yung nakaupo na yun. Raymond Valenzuela yan.
Yan. So si Raymond Valenzuela ang nakakita.
Malamang sa malamang. Dahil doon galing sa programa yan. The first coach Raymond is, I think, Deputy Commissioner, if I'm not mistaken, kasama sa staff ni Coach By Cristobal. Multi-title juniors coach. Head coach din.
Meanwhile, a 3 mula kay Romel Kalahat now extending the San Sebastian lead to 6-18 to 12.
Ito pa ang pabor sa kanila. Itong ganitong laro, yung physical, saka mababa ang scoring.
So parang boxing to, Coach Hammer. Binanggit ko, nag 5-0 run ng CSB. Kinounter punch naman ng San Sebastian with a 9-0 run. Binalik ng CSB, nag-run din ng 7-0. Ngayon naman, the Stags are on a 9-0 current run.
So aantayin natin sino yung magbibigay ng magandang kombinasyon ngayon. Panay-haymaker lang yung bigay eh. Kaya 9-0. 7-0. Pag scoring sa round yan, bumagsak yan, malamang eh. Pag mga ganyan.
Let's go to the other side now for CSB. We have Angel Gabriel.
Andre, Coach Hammer, alam niyo kung meron pa tayong inaabangan na mas makita ang animal spirit dito sa kanilang laban versus Basta. Ito nga ay si Miggy Corteza. Alam niyo na kwento nga niya sa akin, hindi talaga naging madali ang kanilang pinagdaanan right after their loss against the Mapua Cardinals. In fact, he even had to re-evaluate himself kung saan ba nagkulang, anong mga naging pagkakamali, kung bakit hindi nila naiuwi ang panalo for that day. Pero syempre, sabi nga niya, coming to this game, expect him to really give his everything, to give his 100% energy. Pero alam niyo, isa pang trivia, no? Isa pang adjustment na ginawa nito ni Miggy for today's game ay talagang sinuot niya ang kanyang Kyrie shoes dahil medyo pampaswerte daw niya ito, no? Dahil parang tuwing suot niya to, maganda ang nilalaro niya. Kaya naman abangan natin kung itong sapatos niya ang magsisilbing dagdag swerte para sa buong College of St. Benilde para sa kanilang laro today against the San Sebastian Stags. Back to you, gentlemen.
Thank you, and may mga ganun naman talaga.
Kanya-kanyang pahiyang, no? Pero kay Coach Frankie, walang pahiyang. Kailangan trabahuin mo lahat.
3 to shoot. 1 to shoot. Front iron. Para sa San Sebastian, here's Carlos on the break. Lepalam. Oh, first time I've seen Lepalam really muscling but losing a handle on the ball.
He's actually moving really well this season.
His footwork.
Oo, kaya you gotta tip your hat to Coach Ali Pic. Trinabaho rin talaga ni Coach Ali for so many off-seasons.
De La Cruz. Oh! Ginamitan ng katawan si Prince Carlos.
Took it to school.
Now putting the Stags up by 8, their biggest lead in this game.
And interesting to see Ichi Altamirano to be in the game because he is nursing a high ankle sprain. Numero 13, one of their better scorers and arguably their best shooter for the squad.
If you can see his heavily taped ankle itong si Ichi Altamirano. We didn't know if he was going to play. It was doubtful, but he was since naka-uniform and he feels good. Sabi niya, no more pain, and he's on the floor. The Stags up by 8. There's CSB. We'll be back with more NCAA action after the break.
The biggest election coverage is now online.
Sa ating Interactive Election 2022 website, tutulungan namin kayong kilalanin ng mga kandidato at maging handa sa pagboto.
Sa araw ng eleksyon, ihahatid natin ang bilang ng boto mula sa bawat voting precinct sa bansa.
At kasama kayo sa pagbabantay sa resulta ng national at local polls.
Lahat ng malalaki at mahahalagang balita diretsong ihahatid sa 173 million plus followers at subscribers ng GMA News and Public Affairs social media pages.
The biggest election coverage from GMA News and Public Affairs. Ito ang Eleksyon 2022. The biggest election coverage is now online.
Sa ating Interactive Election 2022 website, tutulungan namin kayong kilalanin ng mga kandidato at maging handa sa pagboto.
Sa araw ng eleksyon, ihahatid natin ang bilang ng boto mula sa bawat voting precinct sa bansa.
At kasama kayo sa pagbabantay.
Place here. Here's Gozum going inside, attacking that interior defense of San Sebastian. And then a one-hander. And then Arjan De La Cruz attacking Prince Carlos for Stags.
Tiniin pa sa dibdib ni Prince Carlos. This was the production against JRU. They're 20 points a game on perimeter, one of the lower tier teams, around number 7, number 8 sila dyan. 5 3-pointers made on a little under 25%. But against JRU, almost doubling their production at 38 points. 10 yes para sa 3 at 43.5%. Laking bagay yun. And in this game, nakakaabot na 3-point shot na sila. And 14 perimeter points. So nakikita natin yung trajectory. And yung bench scoring nila mabigat dahil itong si Kusari may 5 puntos, Si Villapando may 6, may 2 si Shanoda, Arjan de la Cruz may 2 din.
The bench of San Sebastian has already scored 15 in this game, only compared to 2 points off the bench nitong CSB.
And CSB is the number 2 bench scoring team. Tabayanan natin yan, ha? Dahil mahilig mang-sorpresa tong San Sebastian.
Battle for the loose ball. And Kalahat, last touch, babalik sa CSB.
Diin maglaro ng Kalahat. Sarap
naman yung
panoorin. Sarap panoorin. Throwback yung player eh. Yung madiin lang na kahit na anong mangyari. Short-term memory, laro lang ng laro.
College of St. Benilde, only 1 field goal made. Last 7 minutes, 46 and counting.
That was the layup ni Will Gozum, and they're only produced 3 points here in the second quarter compared to the 10 points ng San Sebastian.
Cuellar executing an offense, wanting to go to AJ Benson. Benson. They'll go and battle for the leather. Benson gets it back. Off to Gozum. Gozum will attack. Good pass by Gozum. Di nga lang maka-convert si Corteza. Credit San Sebastian's defense, Coach Hammer.
Sikip din sa ilalim.
And San Sebastian's bench, 15 points, equaling the total output of CSB so far.
2-3 zone bigla.
3 no go. Corteza couldn't handle the leather, so possession will stay with the Stags. Makoy Marcos checking back in for AJ Benson.
Tane Davis. Hindi pa binabalik. Ganda nung nilaro no first quarter.
Started this game.
Ang ganda nung depensa sa loob. So tabayanan natin.
5 on the floor for Coach Charles Teo. It's Will Gozum, Makoy Marcos, Miggy Corteza, JC Cuellar, and Jet Publico.
Meron tayong whistle dito. Walang tinawag. Sasayin Coach Carlo. Warning ba daw yun ang foul?
Calma.
Clear out.
For an ISO, yes. Against Corteza.
Good help.
Marcos.
Good help. Skip.
Are. Too tight. That runner's no go. Gozum. And here's Cuellar. Pushing the pace. And pump a foul. Tatawag dito kay Are. So medyo bumagal ang scoring dito, and medyo napapako itong CSB. They had a great start. They had a couple of runs of their own, but San Sebastian with a run, and then their defense also suffocating Coach Charles Teo's Blazers. Villapando is back on the floor.
Yun talaga sila maglaro. Very physical on defense, but interesting hindi sila fumafoul gaano. Hindi sila fumafoul. They're just physical. The good type of physicality that you want on your squad.
Good look. Cuellar to Corteza. They needed that basket, Coach Hammer.
Good recognition din. Sumama yung help side defender dun sa papalabas na shooter. Quick slip lang yung Corteza, and great recognition by the passer.
Look at this defense. They're giving a hard time. Okay, Are, but Calma fires the 3. Falls to the floor. San Sebastian, second try. Holding foul will be called on JC Cuellar on Chiel Tamarano.
Kapit tayo kay Jesus, huwag sa kalaban. May foul yan eh. Awak eh. Pero ang hirap talaga kumuha ng buwelo dito dahil every time na-atake yung mga players natin on both sides, napabayaan ng mga officials na magbigay ng contact yung mga players.
3 minutes ago, kami po yung magbabalik. 22-17.
Hi, surprise guest!
Long.
Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay into politics din? Isa ka bang artista, singer, vlogger? Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay isang artista?
Pwede.
Politiko?
No.
Athlete?
Yes!
Surprise guest, is that you, Kylene?
Yes po.
Wow, tumama ako, yay!
Bye.
Igan, grabe ka!
Congratulations on your new program.
Ate V! Hi, surprise guest!
Long.
Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay into politics din? Isa ka bang artista, singer, vlog?
And huwag kalilimutan, mga kapuso, Colleen Paz will perform at the half inside the St. Benilde Gym in LaSalle, Green Hills. Abangan niyo yan. Nakaberte si Colleen. Not sure eh. So 3 minutes to go, and then we go to halftime, where we will dissect the first 2 quarters in a halftime performance mula nga kay Miss Colleen.
Alam mo, Andrea, ngayon ko lang napansin, magkahiwalay pala yung green at saka hills, no? Kasi sanay tayo na pag sinasabing word na green hills,
yung
isa lang, di ba? Yung pag-gameplays.
Ngayon ko lang din napansin.
Something new. Something new. Something new on a
GH,
Friday.
di ba? Pag GH.
Lalo na pag GH Friday. Friday, GH in the afternoon hangout. Yung wakdo na sa tapat ng hagdan, di ba? Yun yung hangout ng mga high school eh.
The Blazers down 5. Oh, what a move! Basket! Plus the foul for Miggy Corteza. Binangga na. Ilista mo ba?
Bakit nga naman hindi? Ganda ng pihit. Inside out. Pihit na maganda. Ang tining parang turumpo. Stretch layup. Pag-counted.
Corteza, a 67.5% free throw shooter. Corteza not completing that 3-point play. .2:30 to go in the first half. Oh, libre sa loob. Gandang hanap ni Ichi Altamirano si Kenna Marquez.
Yun yung ibibigay niya sa team dahil kailangan doblehin siya. Dahil may shooting eh. Pag binigyan ng ball screen, paglabas, nakashade yung tao. Nagsascramble sa likod, good recognition. Libre-libre sa ilalim. Ayun, lungs. Armbar. Armbar daw, armbar. Ito, dahil nagpakita rin, hindi, naka-zone sila. Shooting the gap, nasa ilalim, nagsascramble. Great recognition. Floating zone.
Good recognition also from Altamirano. Did miss a couple of games with that high ankle sprain. Cuellar knocking down the first free throw. JC Cuellar, team captain, first point. Coming from the line, right, Cuellar. Knocking down both. Boy Marcos will head back to the bench of CSB, and Flores is back in. So 1-2-2. Trap now being employed here, defense by CSB. Altamirano, right side. Inside, another good look by Altamirano, that time to JM Calma.
Basic zone buster play. Put a big guy as a wiper underneath the board dahil gap yan, libreng-libre. Pangalawa na yun, pero ito hindi libre.
Meanwhile, ship it for 3. Ito si Flores.
Bago yun ah.
Nag-iisip tayo.
Bago yan ha.
Research tayo, research.
Yan. Gusto ko yan ha.
Painitin lang natin.
Yan.
1:28 to go here in the first half. Andre Felix alongside Coach Hammer Martin Antonio. Great battle between CSB and San Sebastian. Naive all the way!
Great start for Robbie Naive. 7 points, if I'm not mistaken. 7 or 8 points for Robbie Naive. Oh, 7. Tama.
Kalmad. Double, but he was able to fish a foul. Itatawag dito kay JC Cuellar.
Ay, Culyar.
Ano na yan ni JC Culyar. Take a look. That steal by Naive. Going all the way for that layup. More from Robbie Naive. But he is partly injured. Yung kanyang thumb in the mamaga daw. I mean his hand. Sabi ni Coach Charles, yung naka-tape kung makikita natin yung right hand ni Robbie Naive.
That's why.
Oh. And that first fast break points in the game for both teams.
Ano makaka-fast break? Yung depensa, ang bibilis tumakbo, nandun. So, on opportunity lang talaga. Great defense for both squads. Nakikita mo, nag-sprint down sila and tumatrap na delay din talaga yung opensa.
Under a minute to play. Ating first half. Naive. Inside to Gozum. Oh. It was way too deep though. He was blocked by the ring.
Gustong pumilita Corrales eh. Banat na banat. Kukunin sa kabila.
Yung kabilang yung pectus, no? Yung reverse. Ala, LA Tenorio. Yan. Bansang reverse. Yung pectus pag ano.
Okay, sumobra eh.
O pabaliktad yung
baliktad eh.
Oh, good defense by CSB. They force a turnover. Carlos, the no-look inside, extra pass, but stolen away by San Sebastian. Here are the Golden Stags. Calma! Asking for a foul, no whistle blown. Naive and the Blazers on the attack. Gozum bulldozes his way. An offensive foul called on Big Whale Gozum.
Nawalis.
Michael Ari.
Bang-bangkol eh. Ako pwede mo tawagang blocking dahil gumagalaw pa si Ari. Pero yun yung papabor ka sa mga mas maliliit na player. Na kahit nagsha-shuffle, pero yung momentum ni Will Gozum.
18.4 seconds remaining here in the first half. The Stags, the chance, that last shot, up 2. 10 seconds. And a foul.
That's the last foul to give ng CSB.
Sidney Mosqueda coming in for defensive purposes.
Very small lineup. Filipando at the 4, 3 guards, but 3 deadly shooters. And Desoyo really played big nung end game nila against JRU nung nag-2-guard lineup with Are.
Well, Makoy Marcos will come in for Prince Carlos. Ito, minatchup lang ni Charles Teo.
Size.
Oo. Si Flores, si Mosqueda, si Corteza, at si Marcos. Oh! Altamirano wanting to go to JM Calma.
Oh, maybe Dalupan player. Backpick sa top of the key na big guy, tapos love.
Just weren't able to connect on that play, so that gives Charles Teo and CSB 7.9 seconds to execute a decent play. Benson comes back in. Naive also back on the floor para kay Charles Teo.
Run a single high screen. Benson on the corner. Corteza sweeping underneath, and watch Robbie Naive to look for a corner pass or an isolation dito. 1-4.
Naive.
Corner, Dre.
5 to shoot. Naive losing the leather. Here's San Sebastian. A 2 to end the first half. And that would have counted had Felipe Rico's shot gone in. But at the end of 2 quarters, as we take a look at some second quarter highlights. So, nag-run ang CSB, nag-run din ang San Sebastian, back and forth na runs dito. That puts the Stags up by 2. Outscoring CSB in the second quarter, 16 to 14. Again, halftime stats, analysis, and a lot more, plus a performance from our Kapuso. Fuel it with Gatorade. Ang ating second quarter score at the end of the first half, 28 to 26. Kami po yung magbabalik.
NCAA Official height, 6'7". May tira sa labas. Matibay sa loob. Matindi dumepensa. Halos lahat ng mga katangiang hinahanap ng mga basketball scouts sa isang collegiate basketball prospect ay mahanap sa team captain ng Letran Knights na si Gio Ambohot. Si Ambohot ay tubong New Bataan Davao de Oro at kasulukuyang naglalaro sa kanyang huling season sa NCAA. Pangarap ni Gio makapagbigay muli ng kampyonato sa Letran bago siya umangat sa next level. Noong April 8, nagkaharap ang dalawang unbeaten teams na Mapua at Letran sa Battle of Intramuros. Umpisa pa lang, nagkainitan na ang dalawang kupunan. Tinawagan ng disqualifying foul si Louis Sanggalang. Pero hindi nagpatinag ang Knights. Tinuloy nila ang laban at sa pangunguna ni Ambohot, nagtagumpay ang mga Letranista 80-60. Pagkatapos ng Holy Week break, sumabak agad sa aksyon ang Knights kontra sa isa pa nilang kapitbahay sa Intramuros, ang LPU Pirates. At dahil hindi pa makalaro si Sanggalang, dumoble kayod si Ambohot at nakapagtala muli ng isang double-double, 13 points at 13 rebounds na may kasama pang 5 blocks. Dahil dito at sa endgame heroics nila Renza Bando, Fran Yu at Brent Paraiso, nanalo muli ang Letran 80-77 at naprotektahan ang kanilang malinis na kartada. 5-0 na ang defending champion Letran Knights at malaking bagay dito ang mga kontribusyon ng kanilang kapitan na nag-average ng 10.8 points, 10.6 rebounds, 1.4 assists at 1.6 blocks kada laro. Solid, hinog na at ready for the pros. Yan si Gio Ambohot ng Letran Knights, ang ating NCAA Power Player of the Week. Official height, 6'7". May tira sa labas. Matibay sa loob. Matindi dumepensa. Halos lahat ng mga katangiang hinahanap ng mga basketball scouts sa isang collegiate basketball prospect ay mahanap sa team captain ng Letran Knights na si Gio Ambohot. Si Ambohot ay tubong New Bataan Davao de Oro at kasulukuyang naglalaro sa kanyang huling season sa NCAA. Pangarap ni Gio makapagbigay muli ng kampyonato sa Letran bago siya umangat sa next level. Noong April 8, nagkaharap ang dalawang unbeaten teams na Mapua at Letran sa Battle of Intramuros. Umpisa pa lang, nagkainitan na ang dalawang kupunan. Tinawagan ng disqualifying foul si Louis Sanggalang. Pero hindi nagpatinag ang Knights. Tinuloy nila ang laban at sa pangunguna ni Ambohot, nagtagumpay ang mga Letranista 80-60. Pagkatapos ng Holy Week break, sumabak agad sa aksyon ang Knights kontra sa isa pa nilang kapitbahay sa Intramuros, ang LPU Pirates. At dahil hindi pa makalaro si Sanggalang, dumoble kayod si Ambohot at nakapagtala muli ng isang double-double, 13 points at 13 rebounds na may kasama pang 5 blocks. Dahil dito at sa endgame heroics nila Renza Bando, Fran Yu at Brent Paraiso, nanalo muli ang Letran 80-77 at naprotektahan ang kanilang malinis na kartada. 5-0 na ang defending champion Letran Knights at malaking bagay dito ang mga kontribusyon ng kanilang kapitan na nag-average ng 10.8 points, 10.6 rebounds, 1.4 assists at 1.6 blocks kada laro. Solid, hinog na at ready for the pros. Yan si Gio Ambohot ng Letran Knights, ang ating NCAA Power Player of the Week. Official height, 6'7". May tira sa labas. Matibay sa loob. Matindi dumepensa.
The biggest election coverage is now online.
Sa ating Interactive Election 2022 website, tutulungan namin kayong kilalanin ng mga kandidato at maging handa sa pagboto.
Sa araw ng eleksyon, ihahatid natin ang bilang ng boto mula sa bawat voting precinct sa bansa.
At kasama kayo sa pagbabantay sa resulta ng national at local.
At the half, dito sa inyong NCAA on its 97th season live on GTV. The San Sebastian College Recoletos Golden Stags up by 2, 28-26 against the College of St. Benilde Blazers. Magandang hapon po muli mga kapuso. Andre Felix joined alongside Coach Hammer Martin Antonio. It's been a story of runs. CSB would counter with a run. San Sebastian will have a run of their own. But for our viewers just tuned in, ano ang gusto mong, how will you summarize the first two quarters in this game?
Tama ka, Andre. It was a game of run and runs. Dahil takbuhan ng takbuhan ito magkabilang koponan. Makikita niyo po sa ating mga graphics mamaya, pero mukhang hindi natin papakita to dahil 2 points lang on the fast break combined na magkabilang koponan. At hindi po dahil walang opportunity. Dahil napakaganda ng idine-depensa na magkabilang koponan, natatanggal yung transition. If you look at it on this paradigm perimeter scoring, napakita natin yung kanina. San Sebastian is really picking up where they left off against JRU 14-3. Pabor para sa kanila. Points in the paint, pumapabor para sa Blazers 17-12. Turnovers, mataas yan for both teams. 25 combined, 13 para sa CSB, 12 para sa San Sebastian. 10 points of turnovers for the Stags. Dinoble yung production ng CSB because both teams can't really run. The defense is there for both sides.
And it is a must-win for both teams. We couldn't stress that even more because CSB has lost 2 straight after that 4-game win streak. They're 4-3, currently at number 4 the team standings. Samantalang San Sebastian Stags had the play-in begin today. Sila ang makakalaban ng EAC dahil parehong may 3 wins at 4 na talo ang Emilio Aguinaldo College Generals at ang koponan na naglalaro ngayon ng San Sebastian Stags. So, pag manalo naman ng Stags, they will be tied or aangatan nila.
Number 4 sila nun dahil win over the other and half a game behind lang itong EAC.
Very crucial game for both teams. And before we look into the top scorers for our first 2 quarters, tingnan natin ang mga highlights, some great plays in the first 2 quarters. JM Calma, no surprise there. He is the man para dito sa San Sebastian College Recoletos Golden Stags, leading the way with 8 points. And para naman sa College of St. Benilde Blazers, Robbie Naive coming off that slump the past few games with 7 points in 15 minutes. Also shooting 2 of 6 from the field. Here are the leading scorers for both teams.
Vilipando and Costari coming off the bench, combining for 11 points. Will Gozum started strong with 6 points and a handful of rebounds. Miggy Cortez coming off the bench with 6 points for St. Benilde. The usual suspects for both sides.
San Sebastian outscoring the bench of CSB 15-10. Pero sa starters naman, lamang ng bahagya ang starter points ng CSB 16-13. Earlier today, in case you weren't able to catch the game, as we take a look at this key matchup, we'll get back to the results of our first game this Friday afternoon. Balikan natin ang ating key matchup, the number 4 scorer in the league in JM Calma against number 8 scorer in NCAA Season 97 in Will Gozum. So far, Calma winning this battle offensively, but if we take a look at the number defensively naman, Yamado dito yung Will Gozum.
Hip to hip lang sila dito, talagang on the second turn papunta sa home stretch nitong laban natin. Alas parehas lang, they're negating each other. Key stat here, JM Calma getting the points, hindi siya yung tumatrabaho. Moving without the basketball. Sa kabila, Will Gozum trying to create more because Robbie Naive is finally getting back in stride. Mas nakakapagod yan, so there would be less touches para dito kay Will Gozum pagdating ng second half because Robbie has been finally making his shots.
And as I mentioned earlier, in case you weren't able to watch our first game, Lyceum of the Philippines University playing spoilers to the Arellano Chiefs 70-66. The player of that game was Enoch Valdez with 17 points, 5 boards, and a steal. Meanwhile, Justin Arana, 17 points, 24 big rebounds.
Parang siya lang yung rebound sa team
in a losing effort. Kami po yung magbabalik, but when we return, third quarter action will begin between the CSB Blazers and the San Sebastian Stags. Dito lamang sa inyong NCAA Season 97 live na live, GTV.
Hi, surprise guest!
Long.
Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay into politics din? Isa ka bang artista, singer, vlogger? Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay isang artista?
Pwede.
Politiko?
No.
Athlete?
Yes.
Surprise guest, is that you, Kylene?
Yes
Wow, tumama ako, yay!
Bye.
Igan, grabe ka!
Congratulations on your new program.
Ate V! Hi, surprise guest!
Long.
Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay into politics din? Isa ka bang artista, singer, vlogger? Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay isang artista?
In our third period, let's acknowledge Father Glenn Ortega, OAR of San Sebastian College.
Tricep ni Father Green. Tsaka naka-ano pa siya, naka-pandemic haircut pa. Si Sir Paul Supan, hindi na yata eh. Nagpa-haircut na rin
na ba?
Nagpa-haircut na rin si Coach Paul eh.
Makikita natin mamaya si Boss Paul kung belated happy birthday again to his daughter. I remember, dati batang-bata pa lang yung anak niya. Ngayon, dalaga-dalaga na.
Dito na tayo tumanda sa NCAA.
Totoo naman yan. I'm not sure if nabutan ko yung final playing year mo sa San Beda, but season 83, if I'm not mistaken, season 83.
Hindi mo lang ako napansin.
Grabe.
Hindi mo ako napansin kasi nakaupo sa dulo.
Grabe. Champion ka naman, importante doon.
Basta kasama, hindi naman tinanong ilan yung sinut ko nung season na yun eh.
Basta champion ka pa rin,
champion.
Sensei.
Champion.
Earlier, we saw JC Collier and team captain of the CSB Blazers, Jem Calma naman, ang El Capitan ng San Sebastian Stags.
Reminders from our officials because it was the officials are letting them play.
Yes.
The physicality is there, the good type of physicality that we like.
And our officials again for today, referee George Serapia, Oliver Angeles, and Kayat Escapio.
Rapid rin, no? Kausap nga si FD natin, si Daddy Butch, nung one of the coverages. I told him na yung buhay ko na nasa NC ako is the same amount yung buhay ko na wala ako sa NC. 18 years na connected ako playing for the NCAA.
Or covering
the
NCAA.
it. Yeah. It's dito na ako nagkaroon ng roots talaga eh. No? Tatanggal na rin yung hair roots ko na dito.
Batang NCAA. I've been, the first game I remember was back in 2007, so I'm not sure if na-cover nga kita. But JR Ibang host school nun, kung di ako nagkakamali. I can't really recall. That was a long time ago. But now, fast forward to season 97.
DJ Drake ka pa nun eh.
Huwag mo nang banggitin yung gusto mo ituloy.
Yeah.
15 minutes.
Back to the ball game.
15 minutes 15 seconds has it elapsed here in this third quarter. Thank you again for joining us live on GTV. San Sebastian against CSB. Gozum gets the ball back for the Blazers.
Again, Tane Davis starting this quarter, getting a steal right away.
You didn't see much action in the second quarter.
Yeah.
Naive fires a long bomb. And Villapando tracks down the defensive board.
Hindi ka pwede rumebound ng isang kamay lang dito sa NC. Kailangan dalawang kamay.
Desoyo attacks the basket and the foul para kay Alex Desoyo.
Ito sa'yo, matibay itong batan to eh. Saka stable pag naglalaro. Walang pilit na galaw. Pupuntahan lang yung mga dapat puntahan na space. This penetration late. Close out. And bagsakan ni Tane Davis.
Foul called on Tane Davis. Desoyo completes the three-point play.
Backcourt nito, point guard by committee nung una eh. Si Desoyo, itong si Arjan de la Cruz, and si Michael Are. But ngayon, nagdadalawang point guard na siya eh.
That's right. Here's Naive. The reverse. Gozum! And then the stare down Big Will
Ay,
gets the foul. Plus one. Let's watch that play again. Naive will miss on the reverse. Big Will cleaning it up.
Basic basketball. Not bad. I don't want to see.
Look at that.
Kaya nga nagbabiceps eh. Tsaka triceps. Yan yung accessory work. Pagkatapos mo magbuhat, tsaka mag-biceps and triceps. Para pag binuhat mo yung bantay mo and you make a 3-point play, pwede kang flumix.
Pinagpak lang si Kusari dun eh.
Sa basic, di binaba yung bola.
Inangat niya. Desoyo using that Calma screen. Desoyo guarded by Cuellar. Good matchup at backcourt. Oh, stolen away by Naive. Here's Naive being chased from behind. But look at the speed of Robbie Naive going all the way from first gear straight to fifth gear. Straight for the layup.
Hindi nasira yung makina nun, no?
Oo,
Diretso eh. Diretso quinta. And finishing with the offhand. Wakali.
Score is tied at 31 all. Our fourth deadlock in this game.
Good screen. Kita mo yun, Drea. Ang laking bagay ng Tane Davis. Hindi mo mararamdaman with the numbers, but look at it. He sets a good screen. Walang nagawa yung bantay. Hahawak na lang.
Hinatak na lang yung jersey.
Ito yung rules sa FIBA dati. Pag hinatak mo yung jersey, it's an unsportsmanlike foul.
Yeah.
Pero may house rules tayo dito. Yun yung in-explain sa akin ni Coach Bay Cristobal na may mga judgment calls din na in-adjust for the NCAA house call.
Pushing foul. Hold on, JM Calma. Foul number 2 on Calma. Third team foul for San Sebastian. 2 minutes gone by here in the third. Tabla tayo, 31 all. Naive thought about taking the 3, goes closer inside to Davis. Slapped away by Calma. Arjun de la Cruz now manning the point. Just checked in for Alex Desoyo. De la Cruz matched up against Cuellar. Back to De La Cruz. De La Cruz surveying, goes down on the low block. Here's Calma against Davis. And Calma using the glass. Binangga na, ilista mo pa. And look at that look from JM Calma.
Good bump. Sabit. And off the glass.
Kanina, few plays ago, we saw Will Gozum muscling and then the putback 3-point play on the other end. JM Calma now in double figures, 11 points and 5 boards.
Hindi ka makakalaro ng high-level competition pag wala kang yabang. Kasi kakainin at kakainin ka ng mga bantay mo, babarakuhin ka niyan eh pagka nandiyan ka sa mga pwesto. Lalo na sa ilalim, hindi pwedeng malambot dyan.
Ikaw ba mayabang ka no?
Saksakan! 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 Bantay mo Sam Ekwe every practice, tapos babantayan mo, mas maliit sa'yo.
So, again, for the benefit of our young viewers, kung may mga millennial na tao, Gen Z na tayong viewers, teammate mo si Sam Ekwe kung backup big man ng San Beda noon. And speaking of big men, Big Will Gozum.
You need to impose yourself pagka nasa shaded area. And these guys are skill players that are very tough.
And now Gozum with 11 points off his own. Let's go back to CSB side with a report from Ann Gabriel.
And then, Coach Hammer, in this game, there is a sense of urgency. Yan ang sinabi ni Robbie Naive. Kailangan na kailangan daw talaga nilang maiuwi ang panalo today against Baste para naman may sigurado rin ang kanilang posisyon pagdating sa Final Four. Kaya naman during the dugout, pinaalalahanan din ni Coach Charles Chu ang kanyang mga players na i-control ang kanilang turnovers and of course focus on their rebounds. Kaya naman abangan natin if the St. Benilde Blazers will be able to make the necessary adjustments para dito sa third quarter ng kanilang laban versus Baste. Back to you, gentlemen.
Thank you, Ann. Crucial win here, crucial game. They need a win to get off that 2-game skid. Itong CSB Blazers. Naive trapped. Good look inside, but too strong para kay Sanko. Just checked in, and first taste of an action here in this game, here in the third period, si Sanko. Underneath. Second try.
Laban! Roel Kalahat underneath the basket. Great matchup to. Martol and Kalahat. Just a move by Will Gozum. Na pwede mix pag wala kang yabang. Alam mo, Andre, yung toughness kasi, it's a mindset. If you can outthink and out-hustle your opponent and then you can smile at him, laking bagay nun eh. Lalo sa amin, kasi ako hindi naman ako talented player per se. I was just trabaho lang ng trabaho, didepensa lang. Enforcer type eh. Pagka tumupi ka yan,
Pero kaya ka, gusto ng mga coaches mo dati, no? Sisipag mo lang.
Oo, sila na lahat tumira. Pero pag inaway sila, ako yung ako yung magpoprotekta para sa kanila.
Meanwhile, Romel Calahat splitting on his free throws there, giving the Stags. Oh, nice look inside to Will Gozum, now leading all scorers with 13.
Basic play from the elbow, speed cut, busting that zone wide open to si Will Gozum.
Field goals in the paint. 50% para sa San Sebastian. Oh, inside. But wala. Calma picks up the trash there na mintes ni Kalat, and Calma and Gozum going head to head in this game. San Sebastian up slightly by 37-35.
How's the first day back for everybody?
It was great to see everyone. I think we were all happy to be back together.
We will never get lost because we have our parents.
Kumusta, Alexandra? Salamat at nakapunta ka rito.
Come with me for a tour of the world's biggest IKEA store.
Being a PWD kasi in the Philippines is quite difficult.
Yun yung engineer nyo. Babae pala.
Bakit nga ba tila nabura sa kasaysayan ang sistema ng pagsusulat na ito?
How's the first day back for everybody?
It was great to see everyone. I think we were all happy to be back together.
JM Calma. Answering kung anong ginagawa ni Will Gozum. And then ito yung pagpulot niya sa mintes ni Kalahat. And then the putback. Calma with 11 points. 4 of 10 from the field today. 5 boards and an assist for the number 4 scorer in the league. Let's go to San Sebastian side. Courtesy of this update from Chantal Laude.
Andre and Coach Ham, kanina medyo naging physical nga ang laro ng Golden Stags. Kaya sabi sa akin ni Assistant Coach Melo Banwa, the boys have to focus on the game and not on the referees. Dahil medyo nako-conscious na nga ang koponan sa dami ng kanilang fouls. Kaya ang kanilang battle cry ngayon ay honest defense. Bahagi pa nga sa akin ni Coach Egay Makaraya, ang kalaban nila ay malakas, so they have to make their adjustments on how we play the defense in every position and every possession. Kaya tingnan natin kung kaya ba nilang mag-execute ng tama at ng may ingat sa bola. Back to you, boys.
Thank you, Chantal. Well, so far, so good, but it's been a neck-and-neck affair here in the third period, 37-35.
Thank you. Nakasundot sila doon at nakakuha ng turnover. Talking about the defense ng San Sebastian.
9 apiece dito sa third quarter.
Legal screen. Gusto na agad Romol ni JM Calma.
Coach Egay Makaraya, pang-anim na taon, is the head coach. Golden Stags, here's that moving screen. Spotted by our officials. Foul charge on Calma. Foul number 2 on a big man. Foul number 3, check that. Naive fires the 3. Too strong. Sanko could not convert. Calma getting another rebound.
Hamba din ni Calma. Sama yan. Sama yun. Di naman nag-extend eh.
Yun yung sinasabi ng bench ng CSB. Bawal siko.
Sama.
Yung
sama yun eh. Pag rumebound din yung Big Bo, kailan pwede nakaganon na.
Sana nanonood si Bo Belga ngayon. Kasi si Big Bo kasama natin.
At saka si Bo pag rumebound nun, nararamdaman mo pag binax out ka. At saka hindi ka rin respetuhin ni Bo pag hindi ka bumabox out.
JM Calma, meanwhile, 15 points. Benson, one-hander against Calma. Good challenge. Calma, another offensive board. And look at Calma holding on to the ball.
7 points in the quarter, JM Calma.
And look at these two big boys, Calma and Gozum.
Winning time. Crucial ball game. Best players defend the other best player. Ganun yun eh. So manalo, kailangan trumabaho ka talaga dyan.
JM Calma coming off that banner day, as you described it, 26 points for an NCAA career high in that game against JRU. Also grabbing 11 boards, 3 assists, knocking down 5 triples. But today, Calma 0 of 2 from the great beyond.
Malamang sa malamang, mga mythical 5 natin this season. Siguro mga 4 big man pagka binase sa statistical points. Grabe trumabaho yung mga big guys natin ngayon eh.
As Calma knocking down that free throw. Where's our commissioner? Coach Mike Cristobal.
Konti lang championship niyan. Konti lang sa
Ilan?
paste. 4 na sunod. 4 na sunod, napadaan.
Puro kampiyon. Sebastian. Benson. Baseline runner is good. Para kay AJ Benson. Trimming the San Sebastian lead. 41-37.
Very quiet afternoon para dito kay Action Benson. Tahimik na tahimik siya. First basket, first field goal if I'm not mistaken.
You're right on that. AJ Benson getting his first field goal made for that runner. It was 0-3 for that attempt. Yes.
Fourth shot block para kay Will Gozum.
Will Gozum, 6 boards, 4 blocks in this game. Prince Carlos scoring there, and that will be Carlos's first basket in the game. .36 to go. They go inside to Calma. A double. Good help mula kay Naive. But possession will stay with the Golden Stags. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Here's that runner from AJ Benson. And then Carlos with the attack. Back-to-back baskets para sa Blazers. Puts them within reach. 2-point ball game. 41-39. Lamang ang San Sebastian. College of St. Benilde.
Life hasn't been easy lately, so we're here to make your day, featuring amazing, funny, and heartwarming stories to bring you something bright and sweet and get you dancing through tough times. Simple joys that remind us of the many reasons we can still smile. Cleanse your timeline with Make Your Day. Join us on YouTube and Facebook and share your stories too. Let's spread more awesome, wholesome content out there. Make your day! Life hasn't been easy lately, so we're here to make your day, featuring amazing, funny, and heartwarming stories to bring you something bright and sweet and get you dancing through tough times. Simple joys that remind us of the many reasons we can still smile. Cleanse your timeline with Make Your Day. Join us on YouTube and Facebook and share your stories too. Let's spread more awesome, wholesome content out there. Make your day! Life hasn't been easy lately, so we're here to make your day, featuring amazing, funny, and heartwarming stories to bring you something bright and sweet and get you dancing through tough times. Simple joys that remind us of the many reasons we can still smile. Cleanse your timeline with Make Your Day. Join us on YouTube.
With 13 for the green shirts, there's Will Gozum along with AJ Benson, Miggy Corteza, Prince Carlos. Down to ang CSB, coming off 2 straight losses at the hands of JRU and Mapua.
Special shoutout, Dre, yung mga nanonood sa atin sa NCAA Facebook page. Mga kaibigan natin from Chaong, Quezon, si Renzo Manalo, Nicky Mendoza, referee natin, si Jaime Rivera.
Magandang hapon po sa lahat ng mga nakatutok na yun sa FB Live at sa YouTube.
Saka Conrado Tampos, kay DJ Richard, daddy niya, nanonood. Barker natin. Nanonood sila ngayon. Enjoying with the family.
Okay. Kasi sa alitan sila ni Mix Torres ang nakasala ngayon as our Barker. Here's Carlos on the run. Putting that one up and in para kay Prince Carlos. His second basket made And both field goals coming here in the third period for Prince.
Something different kay Prince Carlos. We've known him as an outside threat, but now, ina-atake niya yung depensa dahil 3 personal foul na rin si JM Calma.
But count the basket and a foul. Arjan De La Cruz will head to the line for a bonus.
Isa sa bodega eh.
Here's that drive by Prince Carlos against 2 defenders, putting that one up. Getting that one through. And then on the other end, Arjan De La Cruz answers back. Gets the foul on Carlos. And he is at the line with a 3-point play. Arjan De La Cruz.
Looking healthy.
So far, yes, so far, perfect from the line here this season. That was his 3rd free throw made here in season 97. So far, wala pang mintes. I don't want to jinx it, but so far, so good for Arjan De La Cruz at the line. They're up 3, 44-41, under 3 to play in the 3rd. Naive, open 3! Yes! Para sa 3!
Kasado at sigurado sa kanto tong si Robbie Naive. Double digits na si Robbie in this ball game, and a great look. Yun yung mga sanay tayong nakukuha ng tire, yung mga libre off the ball swing.
12 points for Robbie Naive. Second 3 made. Underneath, Calma. Oh, check that. Goes will be called for the foul. Tingnan muna natin. Balikan natin itong 3 ni Robbie Naive, knocking down his second triple. 12 markers. Robbie Naive Kosari was the one fouled by Will Gozum. He is at the line.
Saktong-sakto eh. I mean this naman with Kosari getting that offensive rebound at sumabit si Will Gozum. Tabayan na natin, 3 personal fouls na rin si Will Gozum kapareha si JM Calma.
Kosari missing on that second. Oh, almost a turnover. And Carlos organizing for CSB to Benzon. Benzon attacks. No. Benzon gets fouled plus the basket. Strong move from AJ Benzon.
Ball sweep. Ito, ang dami niyang naguguyo dito sa ball sweep na to. Dahil hindi siya natatawagan ng traveling. Ganda rin ang footwork nito. So, even if the ball is cradling on his hands, the feet is quiet. Simpleng-simple. 1 step forward, attack the baseline. Kumaskis pa sa lapag eh.
Playing his first and final year dito sa NCAA. Also has a sight set at the pros. Kailangan mo man na magpahinog dito sa NCAA itong si AJ Benzon. Missing on that free throw lane violation. CSB up by 1, 46-45 to 11. Nalalabi sa ating 3rd quarter. Live tayo sa GTV. End the work week on this Friday, 22nd of April. Thank you for joining us live on GTV. Andre Felix alongside Coach Cameron, Martin Antonio. What a game. Back and forth we go. Corteza is running. Almost stolen away. Carlos sets his feet. Fires a long bomb. No go. Battle for the loose ball. Villapando tracks it down. He was stepping out of bounds. Ball will go back to CSB.
Gusto niyang finish ng foul. Yung pag-ball over and then to throw the body to the defender. Ala, di pipituhan yun dito.
Calma, balik sa ating laro. 1:42 to go.
To double high. Pa-pop out dito si Sanko. Oh, hindi.
Si Corteza. Corteza attacks. Body to body against Calma. Good honest defense, straight up defense by JM Calma.
Delikado yun ha. 3 personal foul ni JM Calma. But
sinugal niya yun.
Oh, Coach Egay trusting him that he won't get another foul here.
De La Cruz to Calma. The fake. Thought about taking the 3. 9 to operate. Kalahat out to Calma. Launches 1. Yes! Para sa 3. Para kay JM Calma.
Bakit nga naman hindi? Dre, pinaunlakan ka? Di pa pala ubos yung laman ng kanyang gatilyo. 20 puntos na rito si JM Calma. 12 sa quarter na to.
That was his first triple in this game. Oh, pickpocketed away by Carlos to Naive. One man to beat. The foul in the basket. Charge the foul on Kalahat. Naive will head to the line for a bonus. What a game in the third quarter. Back and forth we go. 20 points for San Sebastian in this quarter. 20 points as well for College of St. Benilde. Here's that move, the drive by Naive, fishing for Romel Kalahat. First personal foul.
So I think there's a technical foul here on the bench. Oh, it's a warning. Warning because they were asking for a call nung pag-release ball ni Prince Carlos dun sa pasa. Bumagsak si Carlos. But rule of the thumb is once you release the ball and you're jumping, hindi naman siya binangga. Sumabit siya dun sa bantay.
Naive could not convert on the three-point play, so he will be awarded another free throw. Lane violation ang tinawag dito sa San Sebastian.
Talaga yung tawagan ngayon. So yung tawagan, bawal iyakin eh.
Ito naman talaga ang labanan dito sa NCAA. Huwag natin kalilimutan, this NCAA, this league has produced the likes of Calvin Abueva, Ian Sangalang, Gio Alalon, Scotty Thompson, Robert Bolick, CJ Perez, so on and so forth. Ang daming naging pro stars. Dito sila na-toughen up.
Rodney Santos!
Balik tayo, bunot ka pa. Romel Adukul.
Mga yan.
Our 7th deadlock at 48 all. Under 30 seconds in our third quarter. 3 to shoot. Altamirano drives up and in for Inchi. Altamirano playing through that high ankle sprain, scoring on that layup, giving San Sebastian a 2-point lead, 50-48. Carlos out to Naive, the long bomb. Wala, picked up by Corteza. Put back for Miggy to tie the game, 50 all. Our 8th deadlock in this game, mano y mano.
Ganda ng palitan dito. The big guy stepping up. And then, fireworks from the backcourt. Argent de la Cruz, sumagot sa kabila. Sa kabila naman, Prince Carlos, Robin Naive. Pero hindi magpapatawan. Tabla tayo, Dre. Wala kang tunang kabigan sa magkabilang koponan.
The number 4 team with 4 wins and 3 losses. College of St. Benilde Blazers suffering 2 straight defeats against the San Sebastian College Recoletos Golden Stags. 3 wins and 4 losses coming off that win. 4th and final quarter between the Stags and the Blazers when we return only here on GTV.
Mabilis magbago ang mundo at ang daming naiisip ng tao. Hatid ng Next Now ang latest sa science and technology, maging updated sa groundbreaking inventions.
Hello there.
At mga makabagong solusyon sa pang-araw-araw nating pamumuhay.
Actually creates a huge impact.
Tunghayan ang episodes online dahil sa GMA News and Public Affairs Digital. We show you what's next now. Mabilis magbago ang mundo at ang daming naiisip ng tao. Hatid ng Next Now ang latest sa science and technology, maging updated sa groundbreaking inventions.
Hello there.
At mga makabagong solusyon sa pang-araw-araw nating pamumuhay.
Actually creates a huge impact.
Tunghayan ang episodes online dahil sa GMA News and Public Affairs Digital. We show you what's next now.
Close games, 2 great games. Ngayong Biyernes, 22 ng Abril taon 2022, live sa GTV para sa inyong NCAA Season 97. Stronger together, buo ang puso. Yan po ang aming tema. Nakikita nyo naman sa aming laro. Biyernes, second game earlier today, LPU beating Arellano by 4, 70-66. As we take a look at the quarter scoring here, Coach Hammer, CSB, and San Sebastian, tabla at 50 all.
8th deadlock of the ball game. Yung 50-point spread na yan para sa magkabilang koponan. And Andre, papaalala ko lang, wala pa tayong game na nag-overtime the whole.
Wag mo nang batiin, Martin Antonio.
Hindi, crucial game to. It's a very crucial game, especially
is.
for these two teams.
Benson gives to Carlos for 3. Benson gets the offensive board. Flores, they will reset. Here's Benson, the kick out to Carlos. Goes baseline, no. Benson, good defense by the Stags, 2 to shoot. Benson blocked from the outside. Shot clock has expired for the Blazers. Ball will go back to the Stags.
Yun lang. May technical sa bench.
Technical foul. Technical foul on the bench of College of St. Benilde.
So on the bench, there was a technical foul. On the bench. So, technical free throw para kay JM Calma. Ito yung mga ayaw mo magbigay, lalo na on tight ball games.
Tinawagan na kasi ng warning kanina yan, CSB, for improper bench decorum. Yun nga. Kaya second violation, pag may sumigaw from the bench na hindi na gustuhan ng ating mga officials, tatawagan ng technical foul. So free throw plus possession para dito sa San Sebastian, and Coach Charles furious at the sidelines here.
Suicides bukas yan.
Stags up 1, 51 to 50. Oh, good pass. And foul. So that will send Ichi Altamirano to the line for 2.
Hindi mo ko-questionin yung character nitong batang to. A high ankle sprain takes around 4 to 6 weeks to recover, depending on the recovery rate you have. And after you recover from it, you need to rehab it dahil mawawala yung fluidity ng movement mo. But this kid is playing with one. And tinanong ko nga sa kanya nung Wednesday kung makakalaro ba siya ngayon. Sabi niya, laban.
He missed 2 games para sa San Sebastian.
And yeah, he has made a good account of himself today.
Oh, yeah.
3 assists in the first half. 4, rather, na nagbigay sa kanila ng maganda-gandang pagtakbo.
And that's 10 points that they're missing from Ichi Altamirano in the 5 games played, 4 starts para kay Ichi. Missed there, so a 1-point lead para sa Stags here.
Parehas mintis yung free throws ni Ichi.
Ball tapped by Altamirano. Possession still with the Blazers. 14 to work with for CSB. Carlos to Benson. Here's Benson trapped by Marquez and Altamirano. 6 seconds shaved off from the shot clock, down to 8. CSB trailing by 1. Carlos, Hezi. Carlos, the attack, what a move para kay Prince Carlos, overtaking San Sebastian now, giving the lead back to the Blazers.
Wild shot para dito kay Prince Carlos. Akala ko wala nang pupuntahan, nakapag-fabricate pa rin ng opportunity to get a basket. Here's soft touch.
Here's a trap by CSB. And that leaves a wide open Altamirano. Bang! Bang! Bang!
Sapul na sapul off the ball screen. Late recognition sa depensa ng CSB. Libreng-libre para kay Ichi Altamirano.
7th lead change. Abante muli ang San Sebastian, 54 to 52. Benson gets fouled. That will be 2 shots at the line. AJ Benson.
Ito muna yung atake ni Prince Carlos. Pilipit. Pero okay lang. Basta shoot. And that was a ball swing. Ichi Altamirano may sprain. Bakit nga?
He can tie things up again. Prince Carlos, all 6 points coming here in the second half.
And all acrobatic shots para dito kay Prince Carlos.
Tabla na naman tayo for our 9th deadlock in this game. Corteza will be called for a foul. Too close for comfort there. Miggy Corteza, second personal. 2 team fouls now for the Blazers. Will Gozum and Robbie Nieves, the big guns of the Blazers, coming back to the floor, replacing AJ Benson and Miggy Corteza.
Ito, dire-diretso na to, Andre. Hindi na to bubunutin, malamang. 7 minutes 47. Didiin mo na yan, winning time.
Samantala, balakan natin si Ann Gabriel for CSB with this update.
And then Coach Hammer entering the fourth quarter and hit nga ang ating laban. Kaya naman during the timeout, Coach Charles Hsu gave clear instructions to his players. No fouls, no turnovers, no easy points. And just stop, run, be strong, and play together as a team. Kaya naman abangan natin a much stronger CSB Blazers para dito sa fourth quarter na kailang laban versus Baste. Back to you, gentlemen.
Thank you, Ann. Tane Davis on the floor. We're tied at 54 all. CSB wanting to get back on the winning track. Losing 2 straight. JRU at sa Mapua. Currently at 4-3. Here's Naive, corner 3! Bang! Bang! Bang!
And off the zone breaker play, Tane Davis getting an offensive foul and then an assist to the corner kay Robbie Naive. 15 points para kay Robbie.
The sun's out, guns out. Para kay Robbie Naive. Up 3 for the Blazers. An answer by Altamirano. Won't go. Gozum tracks down the rebound. 8 boards now for Big Will Gozum. Davis. Carlos, extra pass. Gozum looking to go to Naive, who has the hot hand. Flores, open 3. No. And Are tracks down the loose ball in the board. Now to Altamirano, back to Are. Will slow things down, execute an offense here set up by Egay Macaraya. Almost a steal for the Blazers. Are, extra pass, corner 3. Wala para sa Stags. Altamirano with an offensive board, fresh 14. Makakahinga. Samantala, ang San Sebastian dito. And here's a jumper by Calma with a miss.
Kumalog lang para dito kay JM Calma. But ang layo napupush out siya dito ni Tane Davis. So bago pa niya makuha yung bola, pagod na. Minamasahin na ni Tane Davis.
Boy, we need a breather. Timeout on the floor. CSB up 3, 57-54 against San Sebastian.
The biggest election coverage is now online.
Sa ating Interactive Election 2022 website, tutulungan namin kayong kilalanin ng mga kandidato at maging handa sa pagboto.
Sa araw ng eleksyon, ihahatid natin ang bilang ng boto mula sa bawat voting precinct sa bansa.
At kasama kayo sa pagbabantay sa resulta ng national at local polls.
Lahat ng malalaki at mahahalagang balita diretsyong ihahatid sa 173 million plus followers at subscribers ng GMA News and Public Affairs social media pages.
The biggest election coverage from GMA News and Public Affairs. Ito ang Eleksyon 2022. The biggest election coverage is now online.
Sa ating Interactive Election 2022 website,
We've had 9 deadlocks and 7 on 9 lead changes as well. As we take a look at our key matchup for this game, 2 big men that we've been talking about even before this game started. JM Calma kontra Will Gozum.
Good as advertised. Di pa tayo tapos dito. And the ball will pass through these 2 guys on their respective teams. Especially with the way that they're playing right now.
In a game like this, you expect the stars to come out. Now let's go back to Chantal Laude with an update on the Stags.
Kanina, ang last statement ng coaches bago pumasok into the last quarter ay huwag kayong magmadali. This is our quarter. Kaya natin to. Kaya naman, the Stags are known for close score games. Kaya they are really hoping na pabor sa kanila ang araw na ito. And with the last few minutes na very crucial, nagpapakitang gilas si Itchy Altamirano na sinabi sa akin na he's only 80% into recovery but he wants to play for his team. Kung mapapansin nyo nga, the tattoo sleeves on his left arm is an image of Mama Mary and a cross symbol, which shows how he really roots his motivation from his faith. Kaya naman tingnan natin kung madadala ba ng kanilang faith and kanilang motivation for this game ang win for the Stags. Balik sa inyo.
Itchy Altamirano. Thank you, Chantal, with that update. Altamirano with 11 minutes played, 5 points, but big points, 3 assists aboard after missing 2 games due to that high ankle sprain. Under 6 to play, lamang ng tatlo ang CSB Blazers, 57-54. A turnover steal there para kay Will Gozum. Here's Cuellar. Davis, Naive, Benzon, and Gozum. That's the 5 on the floor for the green shirts. Cuellar, that jumper is butter para kay JC Cuellar.
Swabing-swabe. Nagbigay ng a little bit more cushion for the action sa kanila. 59-55 point lead.
JC Cuellar, big basket sa team captain ng CSB. His second field goal today. 5 to shoot. De La Cruz, nowhere to go. And a foul will be called on Cuellar. That will be foul number 4 on JC Cuellar. Here's that jumper. Pure para JC Cuellar.
Difficult shot. Going. The momentum bringing him away from the basket sideways, laterally.
De La Cruz, 10 to work with. Lalabas. An open 3. Mintes mula kay Kalahat. Oh! And another turnover para sa San Sebastian. That will be TO number 12 for the Stags.
Empty set ang kunyari sa San Sebastian.
Check that. TO number 20.
Taas niya, napakataas.
Para sa Golden Stags.
For San Sebastian, especially hindi sila makakuha gaano ng mga half-court sets dito sa fourth quarter, hindi sila maka-execute. Pero 3 quick shoutouts sa Armed Forces of the Philippines, mga kaibigan natin. Of course, the Air Force, the Navy, the Marines, and the Philippine Army. Laging nakatutok dun sa Fort Bonifacio dito sa atin sa iba-ibang kampo. Kuya Mike Ariola, magandang araw sa inyo dyan.
Here's Naive, an open long bomb. Benson with the offensive board, back to Naive. He goes closer this time, wanting to go inside kay Will Gozum na tapik. Last touch ng Blazers, balik sa San Sebastian ang bola with 4:30 remaining in this very crucial ball game. Again, a single round-robin format, so no chances na makabawi, no second round. 9 games each per team.
So 4th personal foul to ni Will Gozum of a broken press. Great press break. Napaganda pa. Yun na nabitawan ni JM Calma yung bola. So it's a 3rd personal foul ni JM Calma because rather ni Gozum dahil si Benson ang tinawagan ng personal foul.
3rd foul on Gozum, on Benson. 3 personal fouls. Meron si Will Gozum. Calma knocking down that first free throw. 4-point game. Calma's numbers on your screens. Another monster game. Para kay Calma, 23 markers, 9 boards.
I'm not mistaken, 3rd straight game na 20-plus points si JM Calma. And 10-plus boards.
Helped by Kalahat. Cuellar leaves. Corteza for 3. That won't go down. Hinihingi ni Villapando mula kay Ari. He gets it. A defense set up here by CSB. Villapando fires the 3. Altamirano, the board, over to Cuellar. A break by the Blazers. Cuellar all the way. Gozum Corteza! And a foul charged on Are.
So if you look at it, Dre, penalty na rito ang CSB. Samantala, sa kabila, ang San Sebastian may one more foul to give before they enter into the penalty. We have 3 minutes and 48. A little bit more tight ang mga calls ng ating officials.
Gozum against Calma. Key matchup we've been talking about. Oh yeah, too small, says Gozum against Calma. CSB up 61-56. The Stags, 5 minutes drought here without a field goal made. Are drives. Are could not convert. Calma down on the floor. Benson gets the leather. The Blazers are on the run. Benson sidesteps. Gets that one to draw for AJ Benson. Puts the Blazers up by 7, 63-56.
Hi, surprise guest!
Long.
Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay into politics din? Isa ka bang artista, singer, vlogger? Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay isang artista?
Pwede.
Politiko?
No.
Athlete?
Yes!
Surprise guest, is that you, Kylene?
Yes
Wow, tumama ako, yay!
High five.
Igan, grabe ka!
Congratulations on your new program.
Ate V! Hi, surprise guest!
Long.
AJ Action Benson with that side step to the basket. Benson off the bench today has 9 points, coming off that 10-point output against the Mapua Cardinals in their last game. +7 itong si AJ Benson.
One of the two guys who had a positive plus-minus rating. Silang dalawa ni Sydney Mosqueda. But 10 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Malaking bagay ito eh. Kasi the energy that he provides and he communicates on that defensive packages. Parang linebacker na nagko-communicate talaga. And today, 9 points, 3 out of 7 from the field. 8 boards for Action Benson.
I like that. Action Benson. Averaging 11 points per game.
Active body, live body eh.
3 boards.
Kunin ko yan kung kakampi, limahan. Kunin ko talaga yan. Tsaka si Tane Davis yung dalawa.
San Sebastian, 3 minutes to play. Down 7. Calma, 5 to work with. Stolen away by Will Gozum. Isolation, Benson against Altamirano. 7 to shoot. Benson. Cullar, extra pass. Carlos, corner 3. The Stags still have a bit of life here. With 2:23 to go. Foul charged on JC Cullar. And that is it. JC Cullar, he will foul out of this game. 17 minutes played, 4 points for JC Cullar. An assist, 3 turnovers, and 2 steals. So it's Naive and Carlos backcourt para dito sa CSB.
Third miss free throw ni Ichi Altamirano.
San Sebastian over 6 minutes without a field goal made. What a dry spell, and both free throws missed para dito kay Ichi Altamirano. Carlos. Oh, naiwan si Altamirano. Corteza. To Gozum. That one-handed hook. Wala. Carlos sets. Fires. Yes! Para sa tres! Prince Carlos!
On the second try, di nawalan ng loob, ititira pa rin niya. Ito, Andre, off the offensive rebound. Prince Carlos, second serving. Big shot for this young man. And JC Culliar loving that main three-pointer.
Carlos now with 9 points. His first triple came very important time because it is winning time under 2 minutes in this game. For that free throw made by Kalahat, lead just went up just like that to the biggest in CSB at 10 points. Shanodes back on the floor for defensive purposes. Corteza off to Carlos. Screen by Gozum. Gozum the spin, hanging in the air.
Nababawasan ang pagkain kapag pinagsasaluhan at nadaragdagan naman ng chismis kapag pinagbubulungan.
Hi, surprise guest!
Long.
Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay into politics din? Isa ka bang artista, singer, vlogger? Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay isang artista?
Pwede.
Politiko?
No.
Athlete?
Yes!
Surprise guest, is that you, Kay?
Myself 7 minutes without a field goal.
A minute 24. Down 8 ang San Sebastian. Gozum. And a foul by the Stags. Romel Kalahat, third personal. They're not yet in the penalty. That was their last foul to give. Not even the drive. Villapando. Here's Desoyo. 2 timeouts left for CSB. San Sebastian has 1 remaining. And Calma just stopped here in the 4th period. Big game from Big Will.
5 blocks. Stopped on his tracks. JM Calma. Great defense by Will Gozum. Nakikita mo talaga yun. Yung skill set ni Will, it translates eh. He can play 4, he can play 5. Just a very good basketball player right there. And the mechanics.
Player mo ba si Will Gozum?
Player ni AG yan, pero player ko sa fantasy yan. Si Robin Ivey.
So player mo sa fantasy, draft mo.
Oo.
Nung Sunday to, no? Sa game mo, no ba? A minute and 5 remaining here in this game. CSB with an 8-point lead. Coming off 2 straight losses. Itong CSB Blazers to the Jerry Heavy Bombers and to the Mapua Cardinals, wanting to secure their spot in the team standings. So far, CSB with 4 wins and 3 losses. San Sebastian, if they drop this one, they will go down to 3 and 5. Dalawang timeout pa para sa Blazers, isa na lamang para sa San Sebastian Stags. And a referee, George Serapia, partner Luis Flores. Upon review, so foul. San Sebastian. Let's take a look at Will Gozum. It's really doing the heavy lifting.
Ito materialis. Ito itong Manianes eh. Kailangan ko sa 23-4-23 eh, diba? Itong batang to. And he was a standout in high school. Bata to ni Coach AG eh. Sa anong high school and then transferred to... he was wearing goggles, pinaalala pa ni Pong. Naalala ko, he was so young back then. Very, very good basketball player. Actually, rinse and repeat. Nandiyan lang yan. Andyan lang yan every game. Every single game.
They did miss him in that game against the JRU, especially down the stretch.
Kapaltos eh.
Oh, in
Hindi
that
na
blister.
makatakbo.
Today, Big Will Gozum, 18 points in 29 minutes. 12 boards. JM Calma, his counterpart for the Stags, still kicking and answering back here. 25 markers para kay Calma, along with 9 boards. Benson. Mawawala ang bola kay Benson. Are getting the ball back for the Stags. 50.5. Nalalabi sa ating second game this Friday. Earlier today, another cardiac game. LPU pulling off that upset against Arellano, 70-66. They're now tied in the team standings with 2 wins and 5 losses. LPU getting just their second win in 7 games played. Here in season 97, Enoch Valdez had 17 points, 5 boards, and a steal. Justin Arana, 17 points, 24 rebounds in a losing effort for the Chiefs. And more big games coming your way bukas. April 23, Sabado at 12 noon, San Beda will face Mapua, and then at 3 p.m., the defending champs, the Letran Knights, will take on JRU Heavy Bombers.
Ano laro na yun, ha? Yung San Beda Mapua at 12 noon. Bakbakan yun.
San Beda still unblemished, 6 na panalo in as many games. Coach Charles too asking us. Oh, it's a foul. He was asking if it was a foul or
out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
So this is also an interesting ball game on Tuesday. San Beda and College of St. Benilde. They are one remaining game after
Hi, surprise guest!
Long.
Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay into politics din? Isa ka bang artista, singer, vlogger? Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay isang artista?
Pwede.
Politiko?
No.
Athlete?
Yes!
Surprise guest, is that you, Kylene?
Yes
Wow, tumama ako, yay!
Bye.
Igan, grabe ka!
Congratulations on your new program.
Ate V! Hi, surprise guest!
Long.
Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay into politics din? Isa ka bang artista, singer, vlogger?
Remaining, the Stags down 7, 69-62, and the remaining game, ang Letran Knights lang naman, defending champions. It's gonna be a big one on April 26 para sa San Sebastian Stags, currently at number 6 in the team standings. 3 wins, 4 losses. If they drop this one, bababa sila to 3 and 5 upon facing the Colegio de San Juan de Letran Knights.
Kumbaga sa Tongits, yung last bunot, yari ka pa eh. At hindi eh. But, of course, di pa tayo tapos dito. At hindi eh. Kumbaga,
grabe yung hugot mo na.
Tongit na eh. May letran yung mabubunot mo eh. Pwede pa sana eh. Pwede
na luck of the draw, no? Ari up and under, wala. Corteza is all alone. Corteza go all the way. giving CSB more breathing room. Up 9, 71 to 62.
Important din dito, Dre, na kumuha ng maraming puntos ang St. Benilde to at least be stride for stride sa Mapua. Kasi pwede pa rin sila mag-number 3 pag nag-tie. Pagka nagkaroon ng three-way or whatever happens, para at least makapagpundar sila ng mga puntos.
Benzon steals it. Carlos secures the ball. Benson, 15 seconds to go. Shot clock is dead. The Blazers, after suffering a 2-game skid at the hands of the JRU Heavy Bombers and the Mapua Cardinals, they will get win number 5 in 8 games played. Samantala, ang San Sebastian College Recoletos Golden Stags bababa to 3-5. Final score, 71 para sa CSB Blazers, 62 for the San Sebastian Golden Stags.
Well-played game by both squads, but in the end, that was a very long route na pinagdaanan ng San Sebastian, and a big win for CSB.
That is our final score, 71 for the CSB Blazers, 62 para sa San Sebastian College Recoletos Golden Stags. Fuel it with Gatorade.
A shield of green and white. We'll fight to keep your glory bright, and never shall we fail. Hail to thee, our alma mater. Hail, hail, hail. Hail to thee, dear alma mater. To thee we pledge our loyalty. Your beloved host, where we wander, shall in our memories be. Our voices raising songs of praise, red and gold carrying forward. Your loyal songs will always be bearers of your noble standards. All hail to thee, dear Majesty. To thee we pledge our loyalty. We're stronger together. We're stronger together.
Hi, surprise guest!
Long.
Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay into politics din? Isa ka bang artista, singer, vlogger? Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay isang artista?
Pwede.
Politiko?
No.
Athlete?
Yes!
Surprise guest, is that you, Kylene?
Yes
Wow, tumama ako, yay!
Bye.
Igan, grabe ka!
Congratulations on your new program.
Ate V! Hi, surprise guest!
Long.
Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay into politics din? Isa ka bang artista, singer, vlogger? Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay isang artista?
Pwede.
Politiko?
No.
Athlete?
Yes!
Surprise guest, is that you, Kylene?
Yes
Wow, tumama ako, yay!
Bye.
Eagle, grabe ka!
Congratulations on your new program.
Ate V!
Rounds, 3 steals, 4 blocks, big Will Gozum.
Ita-drive pa yata niya yung bus nila pa uwi. Doing everything. Great game, Will.
Congratulations, Big Will. Grabe yung sabi ko nga, I've been saying it. Coach Hammer and I have been talking about the whole game. You're coming off 2 straight losses. How big of a win is this?
Sobrang big game sa amin to kasi like sabi mo nga, galing kami 2 losses. So lahat kami same page, lahat kami isa lang yung mentality, gusto namin manalo para makapasok kami sa play-in or Final Four. So ginagawa talaga namin yung best namin.
Na-cover ko yung game nyo against JRU. Unfortunately, that was that loss that broke your 4-game win streak. You had that blister, much needed ka ng 4th period. How are you feeling? Parang wala ng blister ngayon. 100% na ba o hindi pa?
Yeah. Sa ngayon, 100% na. Medyo masakit pa rin pero kaya naman na.
Masakit pa.
Pero kaya na.
But making my pick very best forward in the game. And ito lang, Will, ito yung gusto kong tanungin eh. You're playing center for most of the part nung back-to-back games. And then, Coach Charles inserts Stain Davis. Gaano ka ganda yung naitulong nito? Because your numbers are always consistent. Pero ngayon, mas komportable kang umaatake.
Sobrang, kahit sa training talaga si Dane, sobrang grabe. Kahit kami, hindi namin kaya i-back down. So, buti na lang, thankful kami nandyan siya. Para kakampi ko rin, hindi kami pinahirapan. Yun.
How about Robbie Naive also, coming off that, kumbaga breaking out of that slump. Eto meanwhile, ano yung sabi mo? Too small? Too small. Masyado mali. Ang ganda ng matchup. Ni JM Calma, gumanong ka. Sabi mo, too little.
Wala, dala lang sa moment. Yun. Kasi nagkakadikitan yung game. So, kailangan din ng energy ng team.
Sabi
ng
captain nyo, si JC Collier, ang yabang mo boy. Robbie Naive, we can see Robbie Naive there waving to us.
Finally breaking out from his shooting slump.
Shoutout Robbie, sana masaya ka na ngayon ha. Lungkot laging malungkot
Alam mo, pinag-uusapan natin, ito nga ang palapit na tayo, single round robin, malapit na tayo sa play-in. Natalo kayo nung first game against the defending champions, the Letra Knights, a game that you could have won. And then 4 straight wins, tapos 2 sunod na talo. Describe so far CSB, kasi sinasabi ng lahat, CSB has what it takes. You guys have what it takes to make it to the Final Four. Ano pa mga kailangan yung ayusin, if any?
Siguro yung defense lang namin. Individual defense and tinatras lang namin lagi sila Coach Charles, mga coaching staff, kung anong gagawin namin kasi sila naman nakaka-observe sa amin lagi.
Pick ka ni Coach Hammer nung fantasy draft?
Lahat ng draft siya yung kinukuha ko number 1 pick ko. You know, I love tough players, I love skilled players, and most of all, I like versatile players. You were talking about defense. Kanina, nung first half, nakita natin, on the 2-2-1 zone press, ikaw yung nasa top of the defense. Was it by design ni Coach Charles?
Design ni Coach Charles yun. Laging pag top defense lang ako, tapos baba, kahit malayo, sugod pa rin.
Oo, kaya ang dami niyang agaw kanina, Dre, in the first half. That was the catalyst. And your shot blocking, shot making. Wala na ako masabi, pinadadali mo yung buhay ko pag susulat ako ng game story because you are like an automatic washing machine, rinse and repeat. Every time Will Gozon is on the floor, double-double, and great defense.
So far, 5-3 kayo, trying to secure that number 4 spot in the team standings. Your remaining game will be against San Beda, team na wala pang talo. Ano yung magiging concerns ninyo dahil that will be also a big game for you guys and for San Beda because they are still undefeated at 6-0.
Focus lang kami sa next game. Paghahanda namin sila mabuti. Lahat, like sabi ko kanina, like sinasabi, kung anong sasabihin sa amin ng mga coaching staff, gagawin lang namin. And
Coach, may gusto ka pang itanong kay Big Will? Greet na natin. Okay, shoutout na. Shoutout time! Will Gozum, player of the game. Sabi ko nga kanina, mga numero mo, 18 points, 12 rebounds, 4 blocks, 3 steals. Batiin mo kahit sinong gusto mong i-greet.
Binabati ko yung mom ko at dad ko, yung taga Sampaloc, lahat ng Sampaloc. Salamat sa suporta, mga taga sa Bulacan, lola ko, mga pinsan ko, sa girlfriend ko, si Carla Manuel, and sa Manuel family. Thank you. And shoutout sa friend ko na nasa heaven para sa ito. Thank you. Happy birthday. Joseph Gonzalez.
May dapat pala tayo itanong kay Will. Will, nung nagko-coach ako when you were in high school, nakagagals ka pa. Ready pa ba yung goggles mo?
Gusto mo nakagagas o gusto mo naka-face shield? Pero, Big Will, grabe. It's kumbaga, we watch you play kahit nung juniors days mo pa lang. And grabe na yung dinevelop mo. Keep on going, big man. Congratulations again. Big win. Another to go. Another game. One last game in the elimination round against the San Pedro Lions. Good luck sa'yo. Thank you again for joining us.
Thank you po. Thanks so
Big
much.
Will Gozum, ating player of the game, 18 points, 12 rebounds, 3 steals, and 4 monster blocks. With that, the Blazers have their 5th win in 8 games played. Here is our updated team standings at the end of Week 3 in your NCAA Season 97.
An opportunity for College of St. Benilde Blazers to have at least 2 chances to be able to qualify for the Final Four, because if you're part of that number 3 and number 4, maglalaro pa kayo. The winner goes straight to the Final Four. But if you lose, you will have another shot at facing the winner from the number 5 and number 6 knockout game in the play-ins.
Tuloy-tuloy ang laro on a weekend. April 23, 2022. Tomorrow, we'll see each other again here inside the St. Benilde Gym at the Salle Green Hills for those 2 games. San Beda and Mapua, 12 noon. Let's run and dare you in the second game. Always a pleasure working with you, Coach Hammer.
Been a while, Andre, been a while, but love it, love your brother. Great game, great action.
For Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio, Chantal Laude, and Anne Gabriel, reporting for San Sebastian and CSB respectively. Our floor director, Butch Burak, and also our director, Elmon Salbahan, and everybody from Kapuso, GMA, JTV. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagtutok, mga Kapuso. Ako po si Andre Felix. We'll see you tomorrow. Live na live, dito lamang sa CTV for your NCAA Season 97. Stronger together. Bull Kapuso!